Hey, what's going on? Day 2 of our well, technically it's like day 3 or 4 because we did some private stuff of our coverage of Celebration. Uh, Dom's
Commercial's
supposed.
totally cutting you off right now, Margo. You're just
Oh, that's all
talking
right.
over.
It's okay
Damn.
because you catch it in the replay.
Hopefully it's not
Sorry.
Rebelsis this time.
There's
What's up?
Dom. The rat's let go of his internet.
I know.
There's Pizza Rat. Now there was Dom Internet Rat, and we got rid of both of them.
You don't understand. The damn friggin' internet had to go through a whole preference thing to try to fix it.
No.
Uh-oh, we're live. Hey, we're live. So anyways, we're live. We got Dom's Toys later going on. We got a couple other things we're going to go through. We're going to go through news. But I do want to give another shout out real quickly to somebody else who's kind of been really good to us. Lewis, who's given us a couple of inside stuff, a couple pictures too from his experience over there at Celebration. This mural, if you haven't seen it, I know a lot of friends have been posting this one up there. They actually had the mural this year that looked pretty sweet of it's the Rebels mural, which is really, really cool. They always do a good job. Actually, what really stunk was the mural my year was like the beginning of like all the like 3/4 it was all the last year I went was all the new stuff, like the new movies. So it's kind of lame, but this is really, really cool. Then he also showed us some stuff I think Dom's gonna be talking about later. He definitely spent some time in the Hasbro stuff. He said there's a lot of cool things coming out of there. Also said that Nub was a favorite. And then here you go, Dom. Look at this. He got that little Mandalorian signed by all. Isn't that what you want?
Oh yes, a great.
Look at how cool that is. Yeah,
that is
right.
Cool.
That's super cool. So he got some SIGs. He spent a lot of time in the line there. He gave us a lot of insight into a lot of things. He said that and he picked up a couple of these. We might be getting some of these shipped to us, which would be really nice. He did say like that Ray got a huge pop out there. He said Ray got a huge pop out there, and which I mean, during ours too, Rose Tika got a huge pop. So, but he also said that the Jedi, the little Jedi Adventures or whatever it's called, he's got younger looks cool, looks for that age, but is really cool. And Nub was a huge hit. So
I
there
saw
you go.
the trailer. Nub looks. I like it.
Yeah.
We covered news. I took a few pictures of Nub
from
there because I
Nub
couldn't help myself.
I like he can't talk, so it's cool.
I know it's not our normal day. We appreciate everybody that has showed up today for it. We're going to cover some stuff. We got Marvel Comics in there. We got Visions. We have Jedi. He said he wasn't going to watch Visions, but we tricked him and forced him to watch the Vision trailer.
So we will
really
have his stuff in that.
We'll have his insight on that. Dom's internet's fixed, so we're going to hear more and more rumorish stuff. We really felt bad for Dom yesterday.
Oh, man, I was so aggravated.
We knew there was 1,000 things he wanted to say, and he just couldn't. GTK Comics, good to see you first again. Pete is now sleeping. Thank you, Pete, for everything you do around here. Or, I mean, he's suspended. Is that the joke we're still playing? Or not? That joke's old. All right. What do we got here? Let's go. Oh, let's go to Japan. No. Okay, well, we'll be talking about that.
Oh, boy.
Jeffrey Drake, hello, everybody. I know there's one person, one big fan of ours, a friend, I would say, dare to say, is super stoked about it. But we'll definitely talk about that. Ed, what do you got today? Hey, kids. All right. I love how Ed every time has got a different one. John, what's good? Oh, my gosh. My contacts are on. What? Now there are 2 of them? 2 of what?
2 shows.
Oh, yeah. We've got a couple
just this week. Just this week.
This week, yeah.
Yeah, technically, yeah. I'm super pumped for live action Rebels. I'm especially a fan of Sabine and Chopper. Yeah, it looks good.
Chopper looks good. I think a lot more people are getting into Chopper, and now that they're going to be live action. And the people who haven't watched Rebels are going to probably go back to Rebels now and watch it and then see what they missed.
I hope so. But Rebels is so great. I hope if Ahsoka brings people back to Rebels alone, that's a win.
You don't think they already got a push through on Rebels when they first showed Ahsoka? And the mention of Sabine?
I think it will.
Trailer
some people did. I think more people will watch it.
Good. Rebels is a good series.
That some people talk to me about who's Sabine.
Dom, hold on. What's up? We're gonna say hi, everybody. Then we'll keep that thought. Ryan the Great, what's up? My Barton Comics will Renovision be in Japan next. It's 2 years. We'll talk about that actually.
I think it's sold out
already. You missed what? Oh yeah, I missed Dom too. All right, and Dom, what's going on? Okay, now what were you saying, Dom? Something
I
about
was saying
people
that
asking.
there's people who asked me who Sabine was. They didn't know who she was. And it's like, who's Thrawn? I'm like, oh boy.
So
There's a lot to talk about.
Sabine's gonna pull a lot of people back into Rebels because everybody's like amazed at how good she looks. Like, don't go on to any of the trolling websites because it is not suitable for work.
Yo, the big question is Sabine showing up in the final.
Oh, really? Basement dwelling incels?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
they didn't know who she was, and now they're like,
nice.
my gosh, I want more of her.
Do you think she shows up in the last 2 episodes of Mando?
No, she won't show up.
No,
she's still on the call.
When did he become well, if you go back and even watch Rebels, he kills a lot of people, dude. Like, he kills a lot of people. He's always been a weapon of mass destruction. Yeah, I think like that was one of the jokes when Rebels was originally going off. I think probably on Reddit or the internet, and this is years ago, it was pretty early on, is that like how many people, wasn't there a video or a meme that came out, something like that?
Killer Droid.
Yeah, and it
looks like he's going to be in the Killer Droid series. We'll talk about that in a little bit too. So,
that's funny. Cool. I saw a picture that was like really cool. I was like, damn, they use everybody.
Everyone hates Star Wars now. I don't know, man. I'm super. This dude, even today, everything they did Celebration, pretty super pumped at. I mean, I think a lot of it's like fake anger and like.
Yeah, because there's a lot of all kidding aside. I was looking at YouTube today, just like scanning, not going on things.
Hold on, but the sites you go to, Dom, direct you. You watch a lot of sites that direct you for
a
reaction.
I know, but I was looking.
Your computer doesn't work right, Dom. Some of these sites you go on.
Go ahead.
No, right. Some people are saying that that Ray got more booze than freaking claps and ovation.
That's not true. We had people who are live there. Every person, there's a half a dozen people, and out of them that I talked to, out of them, 5 out of 6 made a point of saying that she got a pop. And I don't even believe that, because they said the same thing about Rose Tika in Chicago, if you guys were there. And Rose Tika, even though she never came back, got a huge pop in Chicago.
So I don't believe even been following it.
Go ahead, Jedi.
No, that's because I haven't even been following it, and I find it hard to believe that Ray, the actress, would get booed in her home country.
In her home country.
I find that hard to believe.
No.
Yeah, I do too. I don't.
The people that go to Celebration are the hype people. The people that are excited about everything.
Nobody's going there to boo. Especially how expensive it is. No. It's not cheap. So, but what else, Dom?
No, I'm just saying that a lot of people, like a lot of the sites that they were saying that they also said the Mando became a bunch of woke shit now. What else? It's just a whole bunch of things, like a whole bunch of hate.
Dom, you should.
All their rumors got dispelled. They had all their rumors about what Celebration was going to be, and none of them happened.
Dom, I think you should just, those ones that you see that on, just go and block them real quickly. Just say not interested, and I think you won't be so angry at what people are saying.
Well, it's something that people say. Like, I like to see both sides. All kidding aside, because
that's not both sides. People are lying to create content.
I like seeing the people who celebrate it and the hate. I want to see what the hate's about, and the people celebrate what the people are celebrating, and not seeing what the hate people, and the hate people not seeing what the celebrating people. I like to see the two different sides, and it's like night and day.
Go ahead, Six.
I was going to say there's a great Star Wars channel or a Star Wars show that you should watch. It's on Sunday nights on this channel called Renovision.
Yes.
Just watch that one.
And you usually get both sides. You usually get an honest take on both sides.
No, you're right.
Not clickbait. Like that. That's what I'm saying, Dom. I don't mind hearing both sides of it. You guys know I never censor anything you guys are going to say. I let everybody have what their opinion is. As long as we don't say people are saying, I don't have a problem with it. Yeah. And we do differ a lot. Yeah. Like Jedi absolutely hates Vision 1, thinks it's the worst garbage he's ever seen.
I don't know why he don't like the Ronin. The Ronin was the best part of it.
And I love Santa Staros, and you think Santa Staros is junk.
So I don't think they hate. I think those guys don't really hate Star Wars. I don't even think they watch Star Wars. I mean, just how content creation is made. I mean, I've been doing it for so long. Like, how some of these guys, what they're going to do before they do it, because we have that going on all the time. You won't see them cut original stuff a lot. A lot of it's the same. If you look at their titles and the keywords, a lot of it is repetitive. There's repetitive action motions in it. So you'll see a lot of the same stuff over and over again. So Dom, I would say, like, you think it's like giving both sides. It's not really giving. It's people making shit up and then
trying to get clicks.
To try to get clicks. Yeah.
That's true.
I don't have any problem with people giving fair sides, but I mean, I don't know, whatever.
But it's kind of funny because I seen when Ray went up.
Hey, Shannon.
when they showed Ray and she was getting a standing ovation and people were clapping. For them to say that she got booze, I'm like, there was no booze there. I'm like,
well, I'm telling you, people who watch our show who was giving us stuff was showing us. I mean, I wish I would have got the picture.
Can I ask a quick question though?
Yeah.
And this, I mean, if I'm stealing anyone's thunder, or if I'm
go ahead.
getting ahead of myself, does anyone wonder? The only thing I thought about Ray, because I did watch a couple of video clips of that. I think her dress color was interesting, red. Does anybody else find that interesting? Is she wearing a red dress?
No, but I think you should do a 5-minute members only video on why that's interesting with Dom, and I think it would be a hit. I think that's great, and we could put leaks from Celebration, the red dress.
Yeah.
We'd hit a home run. We would literally hit a home run with that.
I mean, people have been wanting Sith Ray for a long time, or Evil Ray, and I'm just like, wow, red dress.
No, because I actually like the fact that when you see Ahsoka, wasn't Lucasfilm in red? That was true too. The Lucasfilm signal.
I'm not here to create rumors. I just thought.
No, I didn't even notice that. I think it's very fascinating. I don't pick up on those little details.
Yeah, and like when you go to Disney Plus and you go on the show and they have the helmets go by, there was the Mandalorian that had the red that go by, and
but the problem with that is you have stated that was going to happen the last 4 episodes, and none of that happened.
Well, watch, everything happened these last 2 episodes.
But
speaking
of the comics, I will say Dom got a lot of
he got one. I hope you like this because I'm going to have you review it.
He got some things right. So why don't we?
Not right. He got everything he wanted.
Yeah.
So he better hope it comes out good.
I hope so too.
He did. So this should be this day in Star Wars. We have a lot of news to cover for today. A lot of stuff. Most of it we can fly through.
No, I think they're just going to do the fighting between it. Well, once again, we don't. How would you know if she wore a red dress? They haven't even started writing the Ray thing finishing the rewrites for her.
No, on stage.
On stage.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. I understand, but
it could be foreshadowing. They do it on purpose. Sometimes it's a coincidence.
It's probably
they can't. Once again, they can't foreshadow something they haven't written yet.
I know. But maybe
they have written the overarching plot. She knows the overarching plot.
I don't know because I've seen the rewrites of Star Wars before, and there ain't much overarching plots in some of those.
The only thing
Duels of Fate again. Let's talk about that and how those 2 movies were completely. Actually, those 2 movies were so different that the overarching arc in Duels of Fate was that Rey Skywalker literally was a nobody, and that Broom Boy does something in there. So, like,
I wish he would have stayed a nobody. That would have been perfect. But
hey. It is what it is.
It is. Let's get to news before we get into.
All right, we're starting off with the big one right off the top. No reason to not bust the one out we want to talk about.
I understand.
Celebration is going to Japan. It's a 3-day, not a 4-day celebration. April.
It's not on Easter, so there you go.
2/25.
Right. So this is going to help out my pocketbooks, but I'm not exactly happy about it.
Right.
Hey,
because I don't want to get into all the politics on why this is a good move for them and what market they're trying to subvertly get into and not lose footage into or footholds into. Mm-hmm. It's a very smart move, and I also dislike it. And I dislike it for another thing because I actually did have, some of the people that at this one, as soon as this came out, they hit me up. And one of the things I said is like, I like Celebration, but I don't really like Celebration for myself. I really like it for my kids. And like, I don't mind that we don't have it every year or every 2 years, but like now the next time, like they were even kind of watching it and they're like, oh yeah, and it's like, oh man, I'm usually not this sentimental either, but I think it hit me today. I'm like, man, the next actual opportunity we're probably maybe going to be in is 2027 to come back.
It's the 50th anniversary of Star Wars.
And that means that, thanks Sam. And that means that, my kids are going to be almost, well, when was the last one they went to? You know what I mean? It was like, it's going to be 7, is that almost 10 years since they went to one?
Because of the pandemic. I mean,
yeah, they're going to be like 10 years older.
You really can't count last year's because you couldn't take family.
Yeah, you can't take families there. No.
Yeah. It was coming out of the pandemic.
We were looking into it and it was really bad. And
we didn't even, there were some people that didn't even know if it was going to happen still. Yeah. Like 4 months in advance, they were still talking about, are they going to cancel in California or not?
Yep.
Yeah, because the state was over. That's what I'm saying.
So like for a family of 4 or whatever and go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it was even like, so what was it? Was it 6? No, it was 18 when it was in Chicago. What was Chicago sticks? 18?
Yeah, I think we said it's 17 or 18. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 10 years. 10 years. I mean, that's like, no offense, but Japan, and God bless, nobody who draws, and I'm glad that they're getting one. I'm just not glad they're getting one this year in 25.
If you want, the closest person is Jedi. Fly from Hawaii right to Japan.
So it's still about an 8-hour flight, and it's about an 8-hour flight. And let me tell you something about Jedi. Jedi couldn't make himself sit in front of the computer and watch it. You think I'm going to fly to Japan to do it? No, I couldn't even watch it like you guys did. I was like, nah, no, that's cool. Thanks anyway.
Oh damn! Okay.
I'll catch it on the updates.
Yeah.
All right. So what were you gonna say, Sticks?
I was gonna say I'm happy for Japan and they're getting it. I was hoping for something more closer, like everybody else, I guess, but at some point it'll come back. But I guess just disappointed. I guess
I just don't. If you could do D23 every year, well, I don't understand why you can't do.
Well,
I mean,
but they're not doing D23 every year. They're doing that every other year.
Are they doing it every year now?
You know what? I understand their reasoning for doing this every 2 years, because it used to be every 2 years, if you think about it, prior, and then they went to every year.
So, no.
It was never set schedule.
Sometimes it was never set schedule. There was it was not a set schedule.
Sometimes it would skip, sometimes it wouldn't.
When they had the movies come out, they did it because the movies were every 2 years, so they did it every 2 years, kind of. But no, that's not.
Well, it kind of don't look. I understand
because like Indiana to Orlando was like, wasn't that 4 or 5 years? Or so? I can't remember.
Well, 2018 was it 2018?
Chicago, not
Chicago.
India.
What was LA? What was the LA one?
Anaheim.
When
it was last year, 2024.
Okay,
22. All
right.
22. Sorry.
Okay, 22. Okay, and that was the one with the pandemic. We're getting the pandemic
because they're supposed to have the other year.
Supposed to be in 20, then it got
So it was going to be 3 years. That kind of, anyways, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
We've already got a field reporter over there anyway. We don't need to go to Japan. We got
we got
a guy.
I'm looking for. I want to take. I've never been. I want to go, but I really want to take my kid.
Yeah, I really do think. I think like if you haven't been able to take your family to experience celebrate, like I've been to 2 without family and it was okay, it was cool, but then like I took family and it was like that's when it was really cool. I mean that's really what was cool. I mean I know some people don't have kids and stuff, so like I'm not trying to knock that. Like go do your thing and have a great time, man. You will have a great time.
Just
find a couple kids, you'll have fun.
Yeah.
The point with this is that all right, it's 2 years from now, which is a good thing. You can save money, but when are the tickets going on sale? Because they're gonna put those tickets on sale soon and sell out.
Oh, they'll do the 2-round thing. They do multiple rounds on. Like,
no, but the Jedi packages, the ones that you really need, the best ones to get able to get to all over the place. Instead of
I mean,
those sell out quick.
Okay. Yeah. Once again, if you're going, I think it's just 2 different perspectives too, because if you're going with your family, you're not buying the Jedi package.
Yeah, if you go with your family,
because nobody cares about Pops like lines to wait in and shit.
Well, like I said, this year was a shit year with Pops. They had 2 Pops, made no sense, and no explanation why. The only thing I could think about, they wanted to save money. It was too expensive to bring people over there and bring a whole bunch of merchandise. But they sold out and everything.
That's not what I mean.
I have no idea. That can't be it though.
Well, I mean, he says that, but remember in Chicago, they sold out of merch within the first couple hours
because it was in the States. Anything overseas is a lot of money to bring their merchandise. That's the thing. Drop shipping's
really changed.
I will say every time I'm convinced that Jedi is John Sanders, but Jedi is typing in the chat as John Sanders right now.
What?
No, this one right here.
Wait, what is it? Yeah. That's 100% something Jedi would. That's probably Jedi's brain thinking right now.
Yep. Let's keep going.
All right.
This is, I think, fascinating. Kevin Scott said the room was most full he's ever seen for the High Republic panel. There's
that's another thing.
3,500 people attended. They didn't have an official number, but over that, closer potentially to 4,000, which is stunning for a panel.
I was saying that the other day about the High Republic stuff. Like people were just. I mean, if you saw anything High Republic, people were flocking to it. I think it's good. I was talking to my partner today, and I was talking to him about that and a couple other things that we had heard. And it's like, dude, man, like, good thing like High Republic looks like it's moving that way, which is it's good, man. It's good. I'm glad people are enjoying it. I really think it's not just with High Republic too, like maybe in the comics a little bit, it's more of like, people, we've all seen it before where they're overbuying whole boxes and stuff. But like when you look at the novels and you talk about, we even see the views in our show, when we talk about the novels, people tune in that normally wouldn't and pay attention, which is really cool, man. It's good to see.
Look at that. 2 years ago when the High Republic came out, or it was 3 years ago. What was it, 2 years ago?
Well, more than that. Luminaries.
No, it was
2020, right?
No, I think it was 19.
When it first came?
No, it was 2000. Yeah.
Yeah.
2020 is when it came out. Not when it came out.
But that's what
It was announced in 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so think about that from then to now. There were so many doubts and people, like not many people were going on. People were just doing their thing. When the first issue came out, people bought the first issue, and they kind of like, but look how many people, 3,500 people to the panel now.
I know.
And it's amazing. You can't even fit. Look how many people. It's like wall to wall people.
And the great thing about this is the biggest risk that Lucasfilm has taken in a long time.
It is. It's good to see in a different time. Like this is 100% what I believe a lot of us have said. Dom, me, Wayseeker for sure. Get away from the Skywalker saga.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's worked. And so now they can take more risks in the future. And that's great. That's what we want to see.
I still say that their biggest mistake that they could have did was make an animated series, Clone Wars style, of Luke and Leia and their adventures down the road with that, without even worrying about that, have that cartoon, and just move on to do other things. You're getting the actors and trying to bring back. You could have had movies. You could have had a show after everything, and it would have been cool. And
now,
are you talking using old actors in a cartoon series?
No, in the cartoon series, you could have like other people doing the voices, but you could have Luke, Leia, Han, and the original cast in the Clone Wars animation style, and you could have 7 seasons, 8 seasons.
Well, they did they did a bunch of other stuff where they were adding those characters into other animated projects.
I know, but
10 years.
It would have been cool, Clone Wars style, like the Bad Batch. That would have been cool.
Now let's take a breath real quickly here though, and just put it to perspective though. Also, do remember, unlike here, when was the last time they were in London or in the Britons for a
16.
celebration? Yeah, so it's been a very long time. It's a long time coming, and traveling in the island isn't as different. Like, I mean, to get from the East Coast to California is harder than to try to get to some of these places. So,
I also think the High Republic plays a little bit different in Europe. I mean,
they got one of their own.
They got Man, they got Cabin, but it's also like the Camelot. A lot of the myths come out of Europe, and so I wonder how that affects also how it is received. I'm not English, so I don't know. We got a lot of comic stuff today.
Yeah, I agree with Double O there. I don't understand.
Yeah, I good. Well, that's your partner. If you guys don't watch them, make sure you're watching on Friday on MCM, and maybe they can explain what Dom says there. Because I just passed over that.
I don't move on, but I'm just saying I would have loved an animated series. I didn't care because it's hard to bring back the original actors and stuff like that. What it had an animated series, you could have it go on as long as you wanted it to. Maybe cartoons, but
we're oversaturated with Skywalkers. Let's move on.
Yeah.
So the big reveal today, which we all know, Olivia lives.
That was not a big reveal today.
That was the only High Republic news that they gave.
We knew.
So that's it. Olivia lives. So
Wayseeker, you've been telling the people, and now you can prove that. Look at this with his feet, folks, right there. Go. Hey, look at Miss. I told you I like Daniel. I told you he's been writing some of the hottest straight fire, especially in the High Republic. He's one of the best comic book writers out there, as far as I'm concerned. And look at this, and him and Mr. Brown, Mr. Ryan Brown. I like Ryan Brown, nice guy, real nice guy.
I think Pablo Hidalgo took a shot today because he said in a tweet, "This is how how do you pronounce the Ortelians or whatever are supposed to look." That's what he said in a tweet. So I'm thinking he's taking a little shot there at the Skeleton Crew.
Maybe we'll see.
It's a try.
Max Rebo is just the Def Leppard drummer of Tatooine. That's all he is.
There you go.
But
Nice
I didn't know he
reference.
could he's gonna have
the
he's gonna have his
cover
own
as
comic
well.
book. I didn't even know he could talk.
What?
Be a lot of grunts and translations.
Translations? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Who cares? I
It'll
mean,
be
you
like-
just get sweet
It's
pictures
gonna be
like
like
this.
Jabba. It's gonna be like translated from.
No, he's just gonna see stuff.
From his,
And now, do remember,
the Virgin's
ahead.
going to be a 1 in 100. Are you going to spend the money to get the 1 in 100 Max Rebo cover?
He'll
I'm
get it
not
for like
gonna
$10.
I'm not gonna spend that. I'm not gonna spend that type of money, but I will be getting it.
He'll
Yeah.
get it $10.
No
Just
doubt.
trade- just trade for it.
You won't be getting that for $10. No. Great state of Michigan, Bargain Comics. No, I mean I'll be getting it. Yeah, of course I'll be getting it, and of course I won't pay ratio for it. Are you kidding me?
$10.50.
Of
There you
course.
go.
Of course. I mean, like, yeah. What are we talking about here? I'm placing my order right now. I mean, what do
I
you
need to
want?
get that Jabba the Hutt 1 in 100.
Yeah.
Nah, do you though?
You don't need to.
I
But
don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I
you
want
can
it.
want it. I
No,
mean,
my personal
Marco
check.
doesn't need this either. So let's.
No,
be
this
clear.
I need. No, I do need
I
because
know
this.
you need that.
more than
I
air.
sent you some the other day. They got
Not more
Gentle
than air.
Giant Max Rebo.
Yeah, no, but see,
Can you go
like
back
this
one
is.
slide?
Yeah.
Move on.
Did they say go back one slide?
He said
Go
move.
back one slide.
No, he wants you to go back to High Republic.
Okay, all right. I couldn't remember what it was because we've been talking about Max Rebo for freaking.
Get out of here with that. Max Rebo's the best.
Okay.
Yes, I do need this. This is one of those things where I don't buy a lot of it, but when there's something that's a little bit different, I'll get it. So yes, of course, I'm getting this. Are you out of your mind? Of course. No,
Yeah,
Max
I do
Rebo.
think it's
Oh,
really cool that Daniel-
okay. So since he asked Jedi, let's tell him no. Max Rebo does not have arms. Neither does any of his species. Technically,
How
they
did he
play.
escape Jabba's barge? He jumped out. the
Hopefully,
window.
we'll find out in this storyline.
I
Hey,
thought he
hey,
wasn't on Jabba's barge.
he was.
He was, yeah, he was.
He was?
But we know he survived. We
How
do
did
know he
Prince Tuna
survived.
get off?
Yeah.
That's another one
We
too.
do know he survived. We know he survived.
It's Horatio
Yeah.
Plum. He survived. It seemed like
Like the
everybody
Easter Bunny,
survived.
he hopped out of there.
I mean, except Jabba the Hutt.
So it was. If you ever look at the original artwork and everything that in the puppeteer, it was actually John David stated that it was his feet, not his. And that has been a great debate on this channel for a while. But it's official again. I mean, I don't know how many times I got to be right.
That's always been the historical truth. It's just
Yes.
every time they
Draw him.
production.
I mean,
crew
some people
makes
mess it up.
them, they screw it up.
Well, that just shows you that the people who are doing it don't know that much about Star Wars. I'm just saying. But
or one species of Star Wars, but hey,
one of the greatest species of all time.
we
even
got
be
some
kidding.
covers for Yoda. We don't need to talk about them all. We got covers 8, 9, and 10
Cool.
given there, so
Yeah.
that is what it is.
That's all we did was another Anakin story.
We got Star Wars 34, 35, 36
Oh, this
covers.
is this lightsaber shit. This is so bad. Why? You know what? This got me depressed. All right. I was like, damn it. Because like the only thing that Dom said, I just didn't want to say anything for a while because I was like, man, I wish some of Dom's stuff would be true. They'd either stop a series or add it or change up the characters or do something. And then this is how they started off with this nonsense.
Looks like he's got Dragon Ball Z powers and I don't know.
I think we've had enough of this. Is anybody? Hey, wait! I wish what's his name was here so we could do it in the chat. Besides me, is there anybody who's actually reading this series?
I'm breezing through it. That's about
So,
it.
no, I said actually reading. I didn't say
Oh.
breeze through. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So that's a no. Chat. Is there anybody who's actually reading this series besides me? I don't think I can stomach paying for this series anymore.
You
I think I'm just.
You have to keep doing it though. You have to just get it online.
No, I'm just gonna have to bootleg it because like I can't. I cannot.
I like Star Wars
I waste so much
34,
money on this.
35 focus on Luke's new laser sword.
They call it a
It's-
laser sword too.
Oh,
yeah, I
geez.
know.
If
It's the bell organ
Oh,
with his
God.
feet.
No,
if there's word balloons on the covers, I'll read it. Otherwise, I haven't.
well, that cover's pretty cool, though, the 35 issue. I like the way Luke is standing.
I think the cover's cool. I'm not buying it though.
Yeah.
I get the
other
Yoda
part,
one.
A is cool, too. It gives him that power that he's like freaking supersonic. I like that.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's interesting.
I can't. Oh, I think I put my contacts in the wrong eyes.
All right. So here's something that does look exciting to me. It looks like Vader is taking a new direction. Sorry, Jedi. Because what do we not see on any of the upcoming covers of Vader after 30?
Yeah, but we see something we've been kind of wanting.
Yeah. No, this is what I mean. It's exciting. We are moving past the Sade drama, maybe.
No, he buys it, Rodney. You shouldn't waste your money on it.
He's gonna look pretty cool.
Yeah,
Jedi-
so it looks like Afra's coming back in the fold with the
I
murder
like
droid
that shield
there.
that he has. That Vader has a shield.
That's horrible.
That's pretty cool. I don't know. Hey,
And his
Just me.
staff. I mean, it's not Lord of the Rings.
you know what? They're just bringing everything to the fold. Everything
Is
you
this
never
final
thought
art?
would be.
Because this looks like this looks terrible.
This
It
is
does look
it's
bad.
final art, but it is a picture of a picture, so you gotta hope it's a little bit better.
I don't give a shit what's on the outside. I hope the inside's good.
Exactly.
You know my feelings on Vader riding horses and having mace staffs, and it's stupid. And I wish they wouldn't do that. I wish they would have less verbiage out of Vader and more.
You know what?
So
We're swinging.
Go ahead, Jedi.
now it's just especially that center cover. Obviously, that looks like some sort of Lando swipe, right? Where Lando playing Savak. I mean, are they going to make Afra the new Lando? She's she's
back in the fold with Vader.
I mean, I think we would. I think I've always kind of said, like, every time somebody says that she's the Indiana Jones, I said no. She's kind of more of a thief who steals shit. Kind of. You might call her a scoundrel, if you may. She might be a scoundrel. So, yeah, I think they are giving her more the scoundrel type. But dude, I am when I saw the middle one, I was excited. That's not the problem I have. I have a problem with Vader shield, like LARPing. I have the LARPing Vader problem. Because that's like something somebody made out of like toilet paper roll.
Maybe he got it off of somebody. He took it from somebody. Maybe it's a artifact that Dr. Afra found.
I mean, I don't want to throw it. I don't want to throw it out. I don't want to badmouth it before we see it. But I mean, last time we saw Afra and Vader, she's like peeing herself. She's so afraid of Vader. So are we back to that? Where
I don't know, but she doesn't have Ascension tech here, so that's a win, right? The Ascension piece is gone for her too.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I just know last time I remember, Vader and Afra being in the same comic. She's like still terrified of him. So I just wonder how they're gonna.
I have a feeling this has crossover written all over it because they didn't cancel the Afra thing.
The droid Grotto. Is it?
No,
I don't think yet.
Not yet. I think that's a crossover event, right?
Yeah. All right, we'll see. Hopefully it's good.
We did get this cover, which I found interesting, on Dr. After 32. What is Shakti doing on the cover?
Yeah, but is that just because? Oh, okay.
What it says, re-emerging from the flames of the Clone Wars?
That's what it said. I don't know what it means.
That means she's alive?
I don't know. They gave no information that I could find about it, and they didn't put any information in the press release about it. So I don't know.
Maybe they found a hollow deck of her or something.
Maybe it's the 23rd and a half year anniversary.
I don't know.
Of
no,
her
but I'm
death.
just saying because it would have said variant cover. It says re-emerging from the flames.
No, it does say you didn't read.
It is
does say
variant
variant
It
cover.
says variant cover.
But it doesn't say Clone Wars cover, which some of the other ones did. So I don't think it is a Clone Wars cover. I don't know.
Sometimes it'll say Clone Wars character cover or
there's one or
if it's
two.
going to be a group of them.
So I don't.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We got another one that I want to talk
I'll tell you
about.
this though, Dr. Afra, typically whatever's on the cover of the book the dressing doesn't always match. What do they say? The hair and the dressing or something? Whatever they say.
There you go.
What's that?
Are you trying to say the carpet doesn't match the drapes? Is that what
Sure, whatever you want to say, Jedi, whatever you old timers say. I don't know what that means.
This is even more interesting, and they did even put this in the press release that we will be seeing Star Weird in Afra 34. What's Star Weird, Marco? Do you remember Star Weird?
Dude, this is where I'm saying that all of this doesn't really matter because this is exactly like when they were telling us we were going to see how many things in Afra have we seen before? Including we just were supposed to see some ancient Sith that we never saw.
Yeah, I know.
None of this.
Something from Dark Horse that some of us have no idea what it's supposed to be.
This is Old Republic novel.
Yeah.
Introducing Star Weird.
Wasn't she like the ghost thing? right?
Yeah, something along those lines.
Something around like some space ghost thing. Yeah, it's like some force ghost space. It's fucking stupid.
So this makes me wonder: are we going to get like Afra finding these old tech or something like that?
No, I think she's going to find artifacts that have links to these people. And
that's what I kind of wonder if this arc's going to be
about. Which is fine. I didn't mind
I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of getting back to the basics.
Ways.
It's better than what they were doing with her. So, I mean, yeah. And that makes sense that she's also back in Vader then, because usually that was the whole thing. She was either trying to evade Vader and find something, or try to evade the tags and find something. You know, I mean, I always
maybe
think
after the whole maybe after the whole Hidden Empire, what was that cage? The
Formata cage
or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe Vader is going to force her to go find other Force stuff, so it'll be in his control and not fall into the wrong hands again. Maybe.
Well, no, I mean, I hope that it's partially the tag stuff, because I mean, I don't know how many people actually were reading the storylines, but even with the rings where they blew off the one tag's fingers, like, because she was trying to play both sides of Vader and the tags, I thought that was really probably the best Afra there was, right? Or no?
It was good. I mean, I like.
But Jedi's right. I mean, like
anything Afro, but it was good Afro.
Anything to get away from whatever the shit.
I like the Ascension tech. It's just gone for too long. Like, that's the problem. I thought it was really interesting at first.
Not for anything. I'm feeling that these stories, even though they're weird and crazy, these are the things that turn Vader and when they go to Return of the Jedi. That's where he really gets to take care of the Emperor, because his son. Because a lot of these things, these journeys that he's going on, it's in his mind that it kind of like something in these stories really makes a click in his mind.
Did Dom's internet break again? Because all I heard was this.
No, I'm just saying. No, man, come on. I'm just saying that. Think about it.
Jedi said yeah. Jedi gave it a vote of approval now.
I love it when Dom tells the stories that we already know. Like, he was telling us about Return of the Jedi ends there for a minute. I'm like, okay.
No, I'm just saying that these stories, something maybe clicked in Vader's head after these stories going into the Return of the Jedi.
We thought that was what Crimson Empire was about. We thought that maybe that was going to be the end. And it was going to get us to there, and now they're not doing that. So, like, at this point, I don't know if they're ever going to get us to Return of the Jedi.
No, yeah, I hope this is all I'm hoping. I hope they go back to a little bit of the format where less Vader, but Vader's just there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Less Vader, but Vader's still there. Go ahead, Jedi. Sorry.
I think you're right. I think if they do it well, whatever it is, we're going to say it's not good enough, but. If they, have Vader holding her puppet strings while she goes out and does his bidding, but he's not there.
She's trying to learn him too. Yeah,
overshadowing everything.
And they reintroduce some legacy stuff. I'm okay with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Jedi?
And it just seemed to be a really intentional aspect of reintroducing legacy, from movies to comics to.
Which is fine. I think it's about time. I think it's like, I think they finally figured out that High Republic did really well with introducing new stuff and new concepts, and that, by the way, the stuff that they finally have been listening, and maybe besides Dom and his second prince of stuff nobody wants, like, the numbers have been down. So maybe they figured out, well, maybe we just aren't writing the right shit, because not all the numbers have been down. High Republic has been strong. So maybe that's, I don't know. Who knows?
Bounty Hunters is coming up, Dom, and we're gonna see it.
We're gonna go. You're gonna be able
Let's
to
do it.
Hoo-hoo.
We got 2 covers for Bounty Hunters revealed.
Balance is still there. What's his name still there? Oh, that's still Inferno Squad.
Inferno Squad. That's the 34. But then 35, you see Mr. Dirge in the background.
You see Mr. Dirge in the background.
Dirge and Boba Fett together, baby.
On 36 as well. Yep.
On 36 as well, yeah.
This is what you said. You said Dirge was coming. We said, no. But you called Boba and Dirge. Your sources were right on that one.
Was that so? I thought that was what he wanted. I still don't understand.
What he heard from.
Okay.
No, they were saying that
oh no, that's what the guy from Marvel told you.
Yeah, that they're changing and characters.
We said until we asked him what the description of the guy was, and then we figured out who. Then afterwards goes, was it? This is the guy's name. He's like, yeah. We're like, oh, that's 100% real, Dom. Do you know who that guy was?
I didn't know.
Should have taken a shot.
No, it was funny because I was in there with my wife. We were going, and he was talking, and my wife we wanted to leave, and we were talking, and my friend just came out and goes, Dom, you know who that was? I'm like, no, who was it? He goes, it's so-and-so. I said, holy shit, I could have freaking talked about it.
Yeah, you still said it's so. This is the problem. He remembers every rumor that's just nonsense. But when it comes to like, okay, Dom, so who? Yeah, some guy at a comic book shop. Yeah, who was he?
Because we were talking about Boba Fett, and I didn't. He goes, oh
you actually were talking to the actual chief editor of Marvel. Like, Dom, you were talking to the chief editor of Marvel. Did you know that? Well, I guess my friend told me, but like,
no, but you know what's funny? But he did tell, like he said, at the end, there's gonna be a lot of stories, so we're gonna a lot of things coming out. So I'm happy about that. We're happy.
We are.
One thing.
And then
I like that they changed it up. Yeah, it's nice.
We got the variant cover here of Dirt. This was a cool cover.
Good, yeah, it is a cool cover.
I love Inyuk Lee's covers. Generally,
he looks more kind of like
it's great.
Doesn't it look more like an Iron Man, like a robotic, like the way his armor is? It's not like battle armor that's on him. It's like robotic armor.
That's probably artist.
The artist was drawn.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see, because they're supposed to give us some story on him, right? Like real story.
Finally.
Well, we're gonna see. Finally, find out where he came from. Like,
well, last we saw him, he was blown out an airlock by Afra, so he had to survive that somehow.
But they just never die ever. So that's not surprising.
He's like the Deadpool of Star Wars comics.
10,000 years old and they still survive. So, but we also got news today that Boba Fett might not be the only Fett returning. So, what does that mean, Dom?
Omega,
or whose helmet is on the cover there?
That's
Django.
It can't be Django.
Django.
Jester's dead, right?
Jester's long fucking dead.
Jester's dead.
Jester's dead.
He was my wife.
Hey, there Jedi goes. Hey, Jedi's getting the bell for that one, dude, because he snuck his stupid Tom Cruise. Ring the bell.
You got that suit here. I mean, it kind of looks like that.
Wait,
suit.
is that the Knights or no? I saw. There goes.
That's what's her name? Sticks.
No, Sticks.
That's Sticks, right?
I was looking at Durnge's arm. I thought it was the freaking the Knights of Ren. I said that'd be awesome. They fight the Knights of Ren. But we're gonna see how this team up is gonna be, because how long is Boba Fett gonna be on the team? Because if this does go into might be going into a Return of the Jedi that he gets taken out. So we don't know. And now I'm very intrigued. The only Fett might not be the only Fett returning. Omega? If it's Omega, this book is going to be fucking on fire.
All right, so I'm going to go back to Jedi. Should I go back to this one? Do you want me to just do it for you, or do you want me to? Should I do this? Because I don't know what he was saying again. I heard Fett, and a Fett, and an Omega, and a Fett.
I threw that out there as kind of a joke, but I mean, if there is another Fett, I don't know. It better not be Django. I mean, if it's Django, I'm going to stop reading it right then and there. But
it's Django and a hologram. Let's just once again.
They are teasing it to be Django.
Okay.
Let's just
subtract Django. I like that.
It could be somebody wearing Django's armor. It could just be a message from Jango Fett
I thought
that puts them
together
on a mission.
Django's armor.
Flashback.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? You know,
but why
what I'm
would
saying
they
is
say,
it could be somebody who made Django's armor and is wearing Django's armor as
I know,
Django.
but why would they say he might be the only Fett coming back?
Because they're hyping. That's what
They're
they
trying
do.
to sell comic books, bro.
I can't wait for that, man.
Somebody please just cut that. That's a sound bite. They're trying to make comic book bro. Sell comic book bro. Whatever I said. That's a good fucking line.
Wait, the girl in the bottom corner, isn't that the girl that was in the Han Solo book?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, before you start getting all, and they brought Zuckuss and they brought Forlorn back. So this team up is
this is like a Suicide Squad team up if you think about it. How is
it's the 90s? They brought the team from the 90s back.
This is for sure team. I didn't see the actual interviews. Is this for sure team, or is this just
no, I didn't see.
We don't.
How is Boba Fett gonna freaking play nice with
JJ? Dom's internet's been broken for like a week. Let him just go with this one, okay? Let him have it. Don't root down.
This has been going on for a half hour now.
Let him go. It hasn't. Letting Dom will get it. We have.
Yes,
we haven't let Dom get it.
I don't know.
This is the big news here. Is the crossover is called Dark Droids. So that is what?
Good, more droids.
So they're going to ruin.
I'm excited. Luke Ross is doing the interior. I love Luke Ross's
nice.
interior, so that's really good. You do see there, it looks like Chopper is one of the dark droids, so he's going to be murdering lots of things there on the bottom, maybe.
JJ, what's his murder count again?
No, it's like 12,000 something.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's going to go up. So you got all these murder droids that are coming in here with dark droids. So it'll be fascinating to see if that is Chopper and how Chopper plays into it. But it better be Chopper.
Probably not going to be
Chopper.
Chopper.
It's funny every time they put like a battle droid in like some sort of threatening position, and they were like the comical idiots of the entire prequel trilogy.
Right?
Easily
Absolutely.
disposed of. Like, why is Luke at all threatened by a battle droid?
Why is Luke at all in this book? I hope he's not.
Is this a comic, right? So
yeah, this is a comic.
Is it like some sort of anthology, or is it like different stories, or is this going to be like?
We think this is going to be the Troy.
And this seems.
This is like the crossover event. All of them, I think, are going to somehow feed into this. They also said there's going to be a number of one shots that are related to it, kind of like they did with Jabba. I think you remember how we had like. Yeah. You know, the Jabba one shot, the whatever that was.
The New Republic one shot.
Like the Water Bounty Hunters one shots.
So I think it's gonna be more like War of the Bounty Hunters than the other ones, for better or for worse.
Christopher Lloyd's character is back, baby.
That so looks like Chopper though. Look at it flying in the air with
Chopper, man. Come on,
that's got to be Chopper.
It is.
I just want to know how R5D4 became a Jedi. That's all. They just need to do a story about that.
Oh God.
There's a Gronk droid, so that's good. I guess.
No, I'll give it a shot.
I was hoping for real droid Grata grimy stuff, but I have a feeling this is going to fall flat.
I don't think that's what we're getting.
Me neither.
There's also the medical droid that can never save anybody's life. He's lost the will to live.
We got a lot of Visions news. We're going to break the trailer, or Marco might have broke the trailer down. We'll see if he actually put things in the right order.
So this is what I did. I cut up the trailer. And well, yeah, I probably didn't, JJ, but like I'm like grumpy old Jedi, get off my lawn. I don't like new things. I like to try to experience new things. So what I did here was I watched the trailer and I tried to think about I read the one line synopsis and then tried to figure out maybe what scenes go together. And I think I did a good job.
Do you want to go through the trailer first and then see if you did a good job, or do you want to go through what is going on and then go into the trailer?
What do you guys want to do? Do you guys?
I say go through what's going on first. That way we can grade them accurately.
Because then I'll know already. Yeah. I'll know probably if tell me what's good.
All right, so I went through and I put everything on here. We have, Sith here. You got some little screenshots from this one. This is about a former Sith apprentice leading a peaceful.
What was this one called?
Life is confronted by the old master that tracks her down. So these are the images.
This is cool stuff.
From Sith. This one sounds cool.
This is really good. This had we'll talk about more in the trailer, but this had that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, some of that stuff going on in there too, which I thought was kind of cool. Like animation. Yeah, I was excited. What?
I was saying you see the Spider-Verse. I said, didn't you see Miles Morales in the background?
No.
Now, when I saw this, I thought this was better. I think this is going to be the one that I'm going to like the most.
This looked good.
What
was this one called? So you didn't put the names on, so I'm not going to know if I got it right.
This is just
Sith.
I think I got this one right then. Okay, cool. Yeah.
So this one is Screecher's Reach. All I put on this one is this is supposed to be what they said it was, and they gave a description on the website, but I didn't want to put that one in there. But what they said in their thing is it's going to be an Irish ghost story with a twist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I don't know if I got this one.
I don't know about this one. This one, I'm not.
Cartoon Saloons in Ireland.
It looks pretty.
Studio in Dublin, I think.
What'd you say, JJ?
Yeah, so all these were from all over, right? Yeah. It's from all I saw them
all different countries this time, not from
all different. In the Stars, this is this is the story that is inspired by Chilean history. So I'm guessing we're gonna get some sort of
wait a minute, that's two sisters,
and so it's a story of two sisters. Yep, two sisters.
I'm not sure if I got this one right.
So I'd be interested to see if you got that one. How did that one come out? This one you should have got right because this was so obvious.
It said a race in the description, so I knew I got this one right.
A race centered on Wedge in some ways, which is Wedge is actually played by Dennis Lawson.
I didn't see that. Oh, Wedge is in
cool.
here.
I'm glad they brought Dennis Lawson back.
Wedge, yeah.
Who's the mom? I got different descriptions, man. I might have done this all wrong. All right. Jesus.
But yeah, you can't get this one wrong because this one was the only one that looked like this.
Dude, it was so confusing.
Yeah.
You got to understand, I
Literally
had like 42 screenshots. So then to try to like link them up and then like go like read a description and then go like, oh, maybe some of these characters look like boys and girls. So I mean, I don't know, man. Jedi, get back on this.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard, right, Jedi? It's hard to distinguish, right? Some of the animation.
I think it'd be easier to distinguish this time because the
I'd say you, JJ, you watch animation all the time. I want Jedi's opinion.
Me?
Because you don't watch a lot of this either.
Somebody to help him.
Yeah, I need somebody to help me because you guys are saying this is the easiest shit.
It took
me 2.5 hours to sort this shit. Like, oh, you got to be kidding me.
I wish they had Fake Wedge doing the voice. That would be a horrible.
No, let Jedi finish. Jedi, please get my back on this. Save me.
I haven't started. I don't. You asked me to watch the trailer. I watched the trailer, and now you want me to construct the story. I don't want to freaking know.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to hear.
I agree with Dom. I think that first one's going to be the one I hate the least.
Yeah. Oh well, I thought it was good. I mean, hate the least is but.
Welcome to Tales from Dark Side, where we're totally open.
Oh shit! I don't even think I got this one in there. I don't think I put this one in at all.
You skipped an entire one?
Yeah, I think so, dude.
This was my favorite one too, man. God.
Yeah,
damn it.
This one is what I'm really excited about too.
I don't even think I got this one. I don't. Fuck me.
It's the first prehistoric war between the Sith and the Jedi, and it's about a Jedi who's caught in the middle of it. So this one sounds like it could be really cool.
I didn't even see a description like that, and I got my shit from StarWars.com. So no, hold on now. This is nonsense. And I wasn't watching this part. I was like listening to it while I was cooking. It's spring break here, so before we went to go see the Mario movie, I went and cooked some food for the kids. So I was listening to it in the background, and then like I couldn't go to TV, so I couldn't see what the things were. But I'm pretty sure I haven't seen these photos in the trailer.
I got all my stuff from Celebration. I didn't get anything from the trailer because that's what I went from. All the stuff that they showed at Celebration with the descriptions and so.
Okay, all right. So I feel better. What did you say, Jedi?
Prehistoric?
Yeah, dinosaurs.
I think you mean prehistoric.
There's already dinosaurs in regular Star Wars. I don't what.
No. Oh, no. Hold on. I saw this guy in the interview, I think, right?
He doesn't speak English. Like a fire stick or something.
He came out in cosplay. Yeah, he came out cosplayed.
Oh, no, I didn't see this guy. No,
I can't wait for this one. This one's going to be...
This guy came out cosplayed as what?
You may be misinterpreting.
I forget what it was.
Maybe misinterpreting prehistoric. It may just be prehistoric.
That's, because there was some guy who was saying something and I heard it and I was like...
Super early.
Yeah, there was somebody who had a translator and when the woman... kept saying and then she was translating words. It didn't fit what they were saying. So
maybe it's prehysterical.
Yeah. Well, once again, I don't even think this exists. I think Wayseeker's just making this shit up because I didn't see none of this.
Spy Dancer. This one. This is the one I thought it was gonna be based.
This is the one I think I got right, but there's other stuff that I threw in here.
Be bad. This one I was looking forward to because I love the story of.
Tag and Beak was in this.
Oh, these seem so much better before I knew the names of them. The Spy Dancer.
Spy Dancer is based off of the story of these real dancers that were spies. No,
I heard this dude's interview. French spies, right?
Yeah, French.
I heard this dude's interview. It sounded all right. Yeah.
The women.
I heard this dude's interview. It was tight.
Yeah,
bless you.
The animation style is not my favorite of the styles, and so I don't know how that
it's
one.
It's gonna remind me of the twins from the first season of.
No, I think it's one person. I don't think it's two different people.
I'm just saying, no, it reminds me of the episode of Twins. I got some crazy stuff going to hyperspace on top of the spaceship.
Please tell me Please tell me I'm not a jackass and it's only one person, right? Because I put slides together. It's only one person. I thought. Fuck. All right.
This one I think will be fun too. This one is the.
This one was confusing, but I think I got it right. Yeah.
You got this one right?
Indian. I think so. This one was hard. Which is this? Is this about? Hold on. Is this about a dude and a sister? And the sister's like this old grandma lady, and the dude's like some dude looking at a building.
The sister's young. Not grandma lady. She's young.
No. I saw one that looked.
My title here: the boy and his his first sister, younger sister.
This is a Bollywood Star Wars.
I'm telling you, I got about 12 that looked like they had Indian themes, and I put them all together because they all looked like they had Indian themes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
I think the Indian Inquisitor looks cool.
Well.
The Purge Troopers look cool that they're fleeing from.
This actually, if this is okay, I don't know what this looks like, but what the part of the trailer I put together looks dope as shit. I'm just saying.
It does look good, but we're gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yes, we're gonna see. All right.
Justin gave us the first comment in like 15 minutes. That's how much the viewers love
People
this.
focused. They're super focused on this.
They are totally tuned in. They're like, what are we doing here? We got the pit here. This one's done by Lucasfilm. And then also.
Oh shit! I think I got this one right. And this was a hard one though. This was hard, but you know why I think I got this one right? Because Obi-Wan.
Okay.
All right, we're getting the Boondocks in Star Wars. Yes.
Boondocks.
This one I don't know how to do. We'll see.
What's next? The PJs.
So we got the pit, and then we got this is the last one. This one you should have got right because the style was so different from everything else.
Yeah, but I didn't know what this one was like. So there's something about somebody singing. I only had one picture. Is this
is Ava Chris's story? I think in some regard, it's the story of a girl who connects to the Force through a song. That's all we got.
Was that Ava Chris?
Sweet. It's something about a dad and a girl. That was hard because the other one, the last one, it looks like a girl and a dad. So I okay, good. So I think I got those two right. That was fucking hard. These two were hard. Okay. The descriptions you have are different than the descriptions I have.
No, I got descriptions from Celebration. You got it from the Star Wars.com.
Yes.
I wanted to give people what I heard from Celebration, not what they could read on the internet.
What, JJ? What's going on?
So I gotta go to StarWars.com and see what you read now.
Yeah. Well, no, I pulled them out and put it on there, so we're gonna be able to read it. Like what I did was I tried to put them in the order where I thought they were all went together, and then I put at the last one what the comment was in StarWars.com to try to link it up. So you guys can tell me if I got it right or wrong. I figure you guys will be ridiculing me, but I
can honestly say this is going to be very interesting. The second season of Visions, definitely.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Just wait till I show you that. Just wait till I show you the rest of the short.
All right, so we got a trailer today that dropped as well for Young Jedi Adventures. Official release date did get pushed back again to May 4th, so there was kind of some confusion there. They said that the Disney press release was wrong; it never switched. So it's going out May 4th, no big deal. I'm so excited for this one. You know I am.
It's like it. Yeah.
I got some Nubs pictures out here because I couldn't help myself from the
Nubs,
trailer.
baby.
You guys and your nubs. I don't.
Yum nub.
I didn't know what you guys were talking about earlier when you kept saying nubs. Okay.
This is the biggest. He's as big as Grogu. I feel like.
Somebody got a bell someplace.
I do have a question. Why does Nubs have no clothes on? Like even the Wookiees wear clothes.
They do?
He's got a cape on.
Yeah, they do.
You got a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a bib. He's got a
He
bib.
doesn't wear clothes unless you're talking about his bang.
As Jedi, they do.
He's got the Jedi colors on.
He's got the necktie.
Nubs don't need clothes.
Yeah, Nubs just does what Nubs does.
Exactly. Those is Nubs.
Who was it? Somebody made a comment about Nubs, and they go, "Wasn't that the same guy that was?"
I don't think he's an Ewok either. I don't know.
Was it Carl Weathers and Happy
mustache
Gilmore?
and the little the creature.
Nubs is not an Ewok. I don't know what species he is though.
He's a Care Bear.
Blue Ewok.
He's a Care Bear.
Block, Blue Ewok.
Yeah.
Let's go. Why do they? Wait, go back. The only question I have is why do they have? What are the pops? That's the bobblehead. Why do they have the pops guy in the fucking show?
Oh, Freddie
He's got the crown. Yeah, look, he's got the little Freddie Funko crown.
It's actually a girl.
Freddie Funko.
Oh,
it's a girl.
My bad. I'm really having trouble. Is it like a real girl or like a?
Are you talking about Nash? Is that what you're talking about?
It's a girl.
All right.
I'm confused. So you got the space slug, going back to the Empire Strikes Back comes out here, which I'm totally cool with when it comes to kids shows. Get them familiarized with some of the moments from the other shows, but this is exactly what happens.
That's actually pretty cool. The slugs.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool. And you got more Nubs because
he's got clothes on now. Look, see, now you can see the bib.
I'm looking for his.
Because he's on the water. He's on the water, so he's got to have it. Even though he's got force powers, you got to put him in a life vest on the water. So
that's right.
Safety first.
Yeah. You got to teach your kids to wear life vests, so you got to have a life vest.
Now the thing is, will they make pops for these? You think Pops will come out?
Well, I thought one of those was Freddy Funko, so I'm willing to bet they're gonna make Pops.
They
for
probably
it.
already have a contact.
May 4th is going to be Visions and this all day long, and I can't wait.
There you go.
Jedi is skipping
I'm
that
excited.
show.
Just as you asked that question, Jump said the only reason they made the show was to make Pops. So just as Don was asking, do you think they're gonna make Pops? That was
Doesn't Guardians come out that weekend?
May 4th. Guardians come out May 4th.
You go watch your Guardians. I'm gonna watch my now.
You could probably watch. You could probably watch both. I'll just let you know.
Yeah,
just
I could. You're right.
It
I
is
could.
streaming for free on the internet.
Yeah.
We
Well,
got
not free, but
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait till you see. Just wait till you see the footage, our undercover footage that we have captured of this. It's
I found
breathtaking.
this trailer online, but it is about the worst thing.
No, it's just every one that you find is the exact same. That's the only one you can find.
You got the one I sent you, right? I don't know if you had it before, but I sent you one.
No, I didn't see that one.
I sent it up.
Well,
I saw it's probably the same one. It's the only one we can
probably
find.
is. I looked at a couple places that was all the same one. So we do have the trailer. This is gonna be the final season. They did say 2024. So
let me ask you a question. Was there two heads? Was there two heads in the one you watched, Dom?
Which one? Yeah.
Yeah. The same trailer.
Yeah,
It's all
same
the same
trailer.
trailer.
The head was in the way. That big head.
It's not one.
I'll let Dom cover this more on next Sunday if he wants to.
This
I
is
only
awesome.
put a few of them up here, but we did get to see the Series 5 of Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron was revealed today. And so I put a little couple
My
pictures
son was
here.
playing with the AT-AT just this Sunday, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. And there's a
The
bunch
old one.
that came out. This is just a few that
But
they
did you see
announced.
the one with Dirge?
I didn't see the one with Dirge.
Dirge. They have a Dirge coming out.
Dirge.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yep. So,
And Jedi's giving up on this. He's like, I don't want to hear any more
and
about
that
toys.
is today.
I felt the sneeze coming on. I didn't want
Today
to
in Star Wars.
Great. All right, let's get into make fun of Marco time.
I don't know if that's a real thing.
So I'm gonna go through the slides of Bad Batch and whatever, and then we'll get to toys, and then we'll get into the Jedi Survivor trailer. This is the wonderful coverage that we've gotten smuggled out for the Bad Batch trailer. It is arguably the worst stuff this is smuggled out. Just ignore these two schleps right here because you're gonna see them a lot.
Kind of hard to do. They take up like 50%.
Yeah, they take up like the whole thing.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
damn.
So, okay, so as you can see here, in this picture, right over the guy's shoulder, those are Imperial guards, okay? And the Emperor's coming down the ship that's loading in.
Are we
If
sure?
you blew it up 16 times and flipped it sideways. And then here, you get Namaste, Namasat, and Namasat. You get to see Namaste, Namasat, and Namasat. Yeah, her too. And then right here, this is actually, that's Omega or Boba Fett Jr. as Dom likes to refer to it.
I can see it better without my glasses.
There you go. And then Dom's sister giving Omega a shot. So there you go. That guy moved his shoulder a little bit further over, but we get sad crosshair. Sad crosshair. Ooh, sad crosshair. Yeah, he's actually being escorted down a hallway at this point. Then look, Dom, who's this?
Fennec.
That's Felix Shan.
Sorry.
No, sorry, Jedi. Thank you. No glasses. Jedi called it without the glasses on. Good job. And then we get the angry dude, the angry dwarf guy again. And the Emperor's talking to him. We also saw that they occupied that whole little planet thing with a lot of Imperial troops to try to secure it. They couldn't let the cloning facility go down. Here they are gearing up for some type
Command
of
the
attack.
Wolf somewhere in there.
What?
You see it? Command the Wolf.
Dom.
What?
Come on. Now here we go. We got Rocky Balboa. I mean, Rambo showed up. Yo. And then on the other side, we can't really tell who it is, but we think it may be. What?
Crosshairs?
Crosshairs?
No.
It's Rex.
No, this is Rex.
Wrecker?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't any of those. It actually is. What's his name? The big guy that runs Wrecker. This is actually Wrecker. You did get. Yeah, you did get. There was a. As he said, as Dom was saying, there was a sighting for Commander
Wolf,
and there was a Rex sighting, but it was so bad that you when you tried to slow the video down to try to catch it, you couldn't get it. You couldn't see anything. Yeah. And this is
that looks like Hondo to me right there.
Okay, it's not. This is Omega and this is Crosshair, and they're in a confessional.
Damn.
And
Omega looks like she's all beat up.
No, Omega's the one on the other side of the confessional.
Oh,
wall.
who's
Only
this
can't
then?
see. Crosshair.
It's Crosshair.
Crosshair?
He's all
Looks like his
mangled.
face is deformed.
Yeah, he got caught on fire, Dom.
Oh, I
You making
didn't
fun of fire victims now? What are you doing,
How the
bro?
hell can you tell his
No,
face
his
is
head.
deformed from that shot?
It looks
All
like
I see is his finger. It looked like he's choking himself with his fingers. That's what are you?
That's
How do
Omega.
you even
That's
see?
Omega.
That's Omega.
It's not Omega. No, he's right. That's The closer version is
Which one are
Crosshair.
you looking at?
Thank
The,
you.
the one with the fingers. Jedi's got it. He knows exactly what it is.
That's totally Crosshair's knuckle.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
saw the thing.
The other side of the cage where you see the hair
Jesus.
of Omega.
I think Dom was talking about the other person.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
no,
telling
it's
you, that
'cause-
looks like Honda to
That's
me
Omega.
back there.
no, it's because
That's
haven't you guys never gone to confession before? Like you're not
So the
supposed to you
guy,
don't see
the
the
guy
person.
you thought Dom was talking
Why
about is
are they in
Omega.
confession?
They're not. They're in a jail prison next to each other, but it looked
Yeah.
like a confessional. It looked like a confessional.
For some reason, they allowed the prisoners to talk to one another.
Yeah, and through the
Through thin
confessional wall.
walls.
Yeah. I don't. It was weird. But yeah, so we got all that. There you go.
It
That's
looks
what
like
you get.
Omega lost an eye though. That picture.
Guys, anybody wants to please? Anybody wants to try to do a better job trying to get pictures out?
I put it out there. I said this is the worst quality thing
Yeah.
I've ever seen, but this is the only
So
one I
I
can
think you
find.
did a pretty good. I think I should get a round of applause for this because
New balance.
next I'm about to get scorched earth on the next thing. So
Yeah, well, good job.
thanks. Next up is Visions 2. I tried to set up the things. I don't even know I did this because I don't know any of these studios, but there are some studios. So I know JJ's wetting himself over these. I don't know. Are these famous studios that you like, JJ?
A lot of them aren't very famous because
Oh.
they went more international. But some of them are. Like Cartoon Saloon's kind of famous. Triggerfish somewhat famous.
Hold on. Justin got it. This is like looking at boobs on Cinemax back in the day when he's talking about the scrambled thing. I mean, we got to give it to him for
No,
that, right?
Boobs and Cinemax.
Ring the bell.
HBO, he knew his thing.
It was more like one of those like magic eye poses. What do you see in this poster?
Well, okay, so those are the ones, I guess. I don't know anything about it. So this is cool. I actually like how they dropped the blade to make it look in.
He
And we got
looks
to see the
badass.
Sith guy. He looks cool, man. And then we see her light her
First version
saber
of
up.
Tuco.
It was kind of cool. I couldn't capture it, but they get this. This is where I'm saying this was like the Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse stuff. It like switches styles. I don't know if that's cool or whatever. That's the same lady, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's on something. She got a jetpack going on there. This is cool. So this red at the bottom of her yellow saber, the red saber ignites. So it's like a 2-saber thing, I guess. I don't know
And
how
like
that's gonna
katana.
work.
Dual blade, and they curved. They had a curve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of the shooting. I think this. I think this is still part of it, and I thought it
Right.
was, and then I like did a closer up. I think that's her, right?
It could be.
But I don't see an engine, so I don't know. And I said
don't
this
know.
was.
That's a hard
I
one.
said this was Sith. This was the Sith story. How did I do on this one? It says a former Sith apprentice leading a peaceful life of isolation. My contacts.
That's
I
the same
cannot
thing he
read right now.
posted, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So this one was pretty close. That's why I think I got it with her old master character now. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Then I don't know for sure if this goes with this one, but I think they look similar. Are you shaking your head? No.
No, I'm just laughing at it.
No.
I don't know if this goes
I don't
with
think
this.
so.
No, I don't think so either.
JJ's like, no, I'm not shaking my head. How do we know?
This though, right? This is part of this. They look similar. They got similar eyes, kind of.
Yes, I think yes.
Yeah. That's the
All
yes.
right.
You did good
I-
on
All
that.
right. So here we go. Search or reach a young girl. I think is that a girl? I think it might be maybe seeks
Yes.
reprieve from her day of rural work.
Oh Jesus, it might be a girl.
Discovers a legendary haunted cave with her friend. The cave's dark pole will change the I can't
Change the trajectory of her life forever.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Thanks, bud. So it'll change. Yeah. So there we go. Is that what this was? Did I get this one right?
You got part of it right, I think.
Yeah. I think the first
What
slide
part?
was off. I think you did.
The first slide was off, I think. Yeah.
I think that's from a different.
Yeah, that one. I don't think.
All right. Well, we'll keep going. All right.
I don't
2 for
think-
2. All right. This one was hard because I had it in 2 different parts, but then I put them together. So then I put it with the Indian stuff.
But it's not the Indian stuff. This is not the Indian one.
This is the Indian stuff.
I don't either.
This is Indian guy right here. Look,
It is a different animation.
This is very Hinduish.
You're supposed to be on. No, it's not at all. I get it. This is the
What?
Two Sisters by the Chilean history.
This is a two
Chilean.
sisters.
Yeah, you
No.
just mix 3 together because then you have the
You
Indian.
it's
one,
like,
too.
yeah, this is not anything right.
No,
That's the right one. No.
Look.
That's a
There's a
different story.
Hindu temple right down the road that looks exactly like this fucking thing. No?
It has
Paul
space
Beach,
writing on it.
motherfucker.
This is supposed to be those
What?
girls with like the
The 2
Yeah.
Chilean sisters, yeah. The Chilean
This-
studio.
Oh, wait. Okay. So wait. Time out. No. This is what this person looks like. She could be.
I think you might have got
you
some of the
literally
story
mixed
right, but
3
you got the
together
right
now.
story. Like you put
You
things
mixed more-
together go together, but it's not the right one that you're supposed to be doing right now.
Wait. What?
Let me go back to
Just go.
Okay.
Keep
So
going forward.
all these are
Keep
the
going
same story,
forward.
right?
Look, keep
So then I
going
put
forward.
this one: the bandits of Bliss fleeing
So-
from the.
So this is the story we're supposed to be on right here.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
These 2 girls were the sisters. This is the story we're supposed to be on right here.
I thought that was a boy. No.
The one you're on is you're
No,
doing.
hold on. Stop going back and forth. This is a boy. This is this, and it's this, and this, and it's this
That's a
guy's.
whole different story.
That's
Yeah,
a
a
Sith
whole
guy.
different story.
No, that's a Sith guy, and he fights her.
But that's
No,
not
no,
the
look
story.
right
That's not-
there.
That Chilean.
Right there.
It's not the Chilean story.
Sister seeks refuge in environment.
Oh, you went out of
That's
order.
the bandits
Okay.
of Golak.
What are you talking about? This is the right shit, right?
Right?
You went
The
out of
bandits
order.
of Golak on top.
A boy and his first is a sister, right?
Okay, you went out of order, but then you started off with the wrong ones. But that's okay. This is not it.
Okay, this isn't. See,
That's
this
not
is what I
the
didn't
story.
think it was it. Okay, I thought that might be out of it, but this one and this one and this one and this one and this one. And this
That one's right, I think.
Okay. All right. So I got a couple slides wrong. Okay, this one. This is when they go for water.
That's
Right?
the girls, the sisters.
This is the
Yeah.
sisters one.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
This one.
Okay. Yeah. No. So I did originally have this.
No.
I originally
Keep
had
going
this
forward.
with
Let's
them.
go forward.
I originally had this with them, but then I read the description and I said, "Well, that's not true because they're selling it out there. That can't be true because they just got caught looking for water."
It's
Two
impossible.
We're
sisters.
gonna set off an international incident. So,
Rage land, squabble about how to survive with the Empire encroaching on a water run. The sisters must see, like, this is a train station right here. What are you talking about? This is a train station. And
but
this
you
is
mixed 2 together.
Yeah, but
No,
that's
I
not the same-
didn't.
That's not the same video. They're the same.
this is a train
You
station.
started here, which is the
They go to
Chilean.
this. They go to this.
But
What
that's
are you
not
talking
the-
about?
no, it's
that's the
different.
Indian
It's
one.
different. That's different. It's a different story.
Yes, this is all the Indian one. This
No.
is Indion.
No,
This
this one's
is Indian. This is Indian.
Never
This
mind.
is Indian. This is Indian.
Yes.
This is Indian.
Yes,
The first
all
one is
but
not
one.
Indian,
You
though.
messed up one. The very
You
first
messed up
one.
one.
No, the first one is at the train station. 100%.
Yes,
I-
never mind.
This
Go on,
no,
just go on. We'll find out. We'll find out.
I
on
don't think
the
you guys are. Yeah, I don't think you guys are right on that. I think I got it right either. This one was easy.
This
They had
one's
this,
easy.
and then it said I don't know who the mother is though, but I did this because there's a Chewbacca ripping arms apart on something.
Hardman's
Oh, I
famous
missed
for
the one.
Wallace and Gromit, so
Yeah.
you'll have a lot
Shaun
of.
This one I
the
got all
Sheep
right.
Whisperer.
This one was easy. I'm pretty sure at least 3 different colors. That is not true. That's not true. I didn't call anybody a gypsy. I think you guys got it wrong, and then you're making it sound like something. So this one is this one, right?
The dancer.
And then these two are like the tag and bink, right? And then she's running on top of this thing, right? I got this all right.
That was right.
The spy
100%.
dancer. Yeah.
one's
That
good.
was hard because I actually didn't have. I had this as a story, just these 2 scenes. But then I looked at the eyes and I was like, oh, that's similar drawing of eyes. So that's how I narrowed that one down. So
Well
got
done,
that
sir.
one.
Well done.
Thank you. This one was this because I didn't have any other options for this.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cool.
there wasn't much clips of the triggerfish one. I don't know why.
This one kind of tricked me originally because it looks like she's on a train.
Yeah, but this is different animation. This is the pit.
Totally different animation.
I understand. I read the description and was trying to put these together, and that what I'm saying was it said a boy and his younger sister. Well, no shit. This looks like a dude and his younger sister. So at first I was like, oh, they're on a fucking train because this looks like a
I
train.
mean to ruin it for you, but a boy and his sister are like demon like 70% of anime. So
Right. All I'm saying is like I'm doing it from the descriptions, guys. What do you want out of me? So I was like, okay,
wait, go back.
And in this one, I'm not sure it
Go
belongs
back.
there.
So this one is the only one for this one.
Mhm.
This is the only slide for this one, and then you do a different one because this is not the same one.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
this is
he
something
said
different.
that was the only slide for that one.
Yeah, that's the only slide for this. Now I have a new one, which is this one. What I'm saying is I originally thought this was the one where the brother and sister were going together, but then
So this is the pit, right?
I thought this was the
pit.
Indian one. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But
No,
this is the
that's
pit. Yeah, so then, but does this belong in there? Because I thought this was a little awkward. I don't know if it did. But then she did this, and a fearless young prisoner. The only reason I thought about that was because at the beginning you see it, and then I was like, oh, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan was taking those little boosters, so it probably wasn't a train. But yeah. So I got that one right. All right. Now this one was hard because I didn't understand this. Plus, so I don't know if this is a boy or a girl either. And then I think this is part of this but it looks like a different person.
You're correct.
Yeah, I think that
And
was right.
then I don't know. I just threw this shit at the end because I didn't know where the hell else this would go. So I just threw this picture right here at the end of that because I read the description and it said I didn't see a mechanic. I didn't see a mechanic anywhere.
This is the prehistoric one with the Jedi that finds himself in the Sith War. The Jedi Survivor.
But it's
This is the one you thought you didn't get at all. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one I did get.
Yeah.
This is all one thing.
I don't know.
Oh no, we don't know.
I'm skeptical.
Well, I don't know.
No, so then I didn't get any of this shit wrong. I got it all right.
I think you got a couple things wrong, but you did pretty well.
I'll give you. You did very good. B-.
You did very well.
What did I do
don't
wrong?
even feel like I need to watch it now. I think you
Yeah, I covered it.
nailed it.
Jedi's just looking for an
I don't
excuse.
think that's how that works.
What did
that
I
was
miss?
wrong.
I got
That
it
was
all
wrong.
right.
I think you got
Oh, well, okay, tell me what's wrong with
this
it.
one's wrong. I think
This is
belongs
a
to
train
different
station.
animation.
What do you mean? This is that train station.
Okay, this is part of the Chilean one.
I think it's part of the Chilean one.
You guys keep saying the Chilean one. I don't know what the fuck oh, you're talking about the one with the two sisters?
Yes.
No, 100% not.
Why are we going backwards?
I don't know.
But you guys said this was a
Marco wants to know
girl.
his
At first, you
grades.
guys said this was a girl, which isn't a girl. This is a boy,
Because
right?
I thought you were doing the Chilean one. That's where I got confused.
Oh.
You started off. What's the difference?
So
You started off with
you
the
guys are
Chilean
trying to say
one.
that the only slide I got wrong was this.
No, you got
There's
another
a-
one wrong too.
I think you got two wrong total, but that's pretty good.
Like I said, B+.
Oh, yeah.
Well, listen, if you look at the animation, look, the train, I can understand the train station looking one looks like it fits with the Golak episode.
Congrats. Ain't nobody.
Yeah, you got it. Boo you, but I still love you, man. Good job, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think I did a pretty good job, though, huh?
pretty
It was tough. It took a while, though, because this is kind of confusing. So I can't wait till Jedi watches it
I'm
because
actually
he's going
with
to
you
lose
on
his mind.
that very last slide. I have no idea what that belongs to.
I think Jedi Josh
I know where to do it.
watch
I
and
just
review it and love it.
I hope so.
It could have. That last slide could have also fit into the one where the kids were like in the cave, which that threw me for a loop too. I didn't know.
So, I have a question. I mean, is there a reason? Maybe there is. Why they can't just say this stuff is canon and just leave it? It's like, I mean, because it doesn't seem to intersect with any storylines that are going on.
Canon.
You can still say it's canon and just like.
Well, you know what? I think they're looking like
Who would
trying
know?
different things, and look, like they're still trying to figure out the Ronin, to put Ronin in canon one way or the other, because that was one of the best.
Can I give you my take on it? I think why it is because I think Lost in Translation might have a little bit to do with this too. These aren't Star Wars people that are bringing into it. They're doing it in a shorter time crunch, and apparently, I don't know how animation works, but I would assume since they're only doing one episode, it's pretty hard to do what they're doing.
I would say I would argue
mean,
though that some of these animation studios know Star Wars better than you think. But
sure, yeah. The only thing the only thing I could think of is obviously we're heading into season 2, so this Visions is still kind of in its kind of infancy kind of stages. And if Star Wars keeps doing this, and it looks like they are, because it seems like people like it, some people, and I think sooner or later maybe it gets too messy if they make it canon as it keeps going and going. Maybe.
Well, what I was kind of saying, what also too, I think you're right on that, Jedi. Like you have how many different stories was there? 8? And they're all doing it in a different style. 9. So you're going to have 9 canon stories, all different parts of canon, and 9 different people. Like I'm saying, I don't know how animation works.
Well, I don't know if.
I think it was hard to figure out what slides went with fucking what slide. So I assume it's not an easy thing to do.
Well, I can honestly see that they look out for the popular ones that are really popular, and I can see them drawing from that. And if it becomes like really popular, then you could say that maybe they'll try to put that into canon.
They might. I just don't think they want the creative canon team that to go on and be like, "This is what we want." Or
because then it becomes form. It becomes
it probably like hurting cats after a while if it gets too much. But
But I think that's why it's not canon. I think we're missing the point of the series, especially this time around. The series is the point of the series is literally to take these different international cultures and the history of those cultures and mix Star Wars into it. And that was the point of some of the first series too. Mm-hmm. Like it's not the point of it is not to be canon or even to. I think it's to expand Star Wars culturally. I guess if you want to call it that.
Well,
I don't care whether or not it's canon.
Yeah, can I ask another question? And probably have Jedi's answer on it first. Do you think it makes a difference that they kind of what JJ just addressed, like that they went to a bunch of different instead of just doing a bunch of different styles, they went to a bunch of different countries this time. So it might. I mean, do you think? I actually kind of. I'm gonna go ahead. Do you see what I'm saying, Jedi?
Well, I mean, sure. I mean, I think I agree. I think JJ's right. I think they're, it's not to use this because it's not an exact analogy or whatever, but NFL trying to grow NFL. Maybe they're trying to grow Star Wars into all these other countries. I get that. I just, we're so used to, and I've always appreciated. I've said this before. I've always appreciated that at least there's the effort to make Star Wars canon, everything, comics, everything. So I've always appreciated that. But I guess I have a question for JJ, and I hope this doesn't come out wrong. But so we have all these different cultures now that we're seeing Star Wars stories in these different cultures, like I believe that's what you were describing. Are we going to be looking at different? Are we going to be looking at canon per culture? You know what I'm saying? Like you talked about Chilean. Are we going to have a Chilean Star Wars canon, and it's going to be different than Western country, Western Star Wars canon?
I don't think
are they going to stop?
They don't have a desire to bring any of it to canon. I think that's why they didn't do canon, is so that they could free the creators up from all these different countries.
Well, listen, if you really want
to do what they wanted to do.
I think the bigger question is: are we going to stop getting Chilean bootleg toys now? Is this a thing? Like no more?
Listen, Star Wars has always been international. I don't know.
Listen, I could see the multiverse coming into this with the world between worlds, and you make it canon. There you go.
Well, like Justin said, he agrees with Dom before Dom ever even said anything. How did that happen?
Hey, it's good. That's a good one. He agrees. All right, there you go. All right, moving along. Do we want to do Dom's Toys or do we want to do Jedi Survivors?
Let's do Jedi Survivors.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah, do it.
All right, Jedi Survivors. JJ, this is you.
Oh, I'm doing this.
Well, you're the guy who cut it, and you love the video game, so yes.
So we start with Cal in what appears to be a sandstorm, and he's talking to what is the name escaping me? Somebody help me here real quick.
Sierra,
his Jedi master.
Sierra Junda. Yep.
There she is, right there.
Yep. So he's talking with her, and her voiceover basically goes over almost the entire trailer. So if you see a caption, it's her speaking for the most part. But yeah, of course, there's BD1. He's involved. He's still scanning things.
He scanned a big fish type thing, and
we see the progression of the stormtroopers. I don't know if this is supposed to be like apparently there was a lot of fighting with scout troopers in this. I don't know if that's going to be a thing running through.
Well, it said Dark Times, so that's 100% a reference that they're going to bring back the Dark Horse Dark Times series. So make sure you go out there and sell all those books because Dark Times. They said the words Dark Times.
You got a commander in the stormtroopers here. I don't know if he's going to be of any kind of role or if it's just what they use as picture.
But looks more like Dark Forces to me. But
we got some gameplay footage of him wall running and acrobats and taking out the stormtroopers, which looked really good.
Flamethrower was cool. Cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Gameplay looks stupid good. This was cool too. When he was fighting on the speeder bike.
Yeah.
This gameplay looked awesome.
Then
all right, who we got here?
You got Scott Baio.
I can't remember. He's one of the new characters, right?
Yeah.
I forget his name.
No, you know who he looks like? What was that? Go ahead.
Who is the character from the book that's not in this at all? apparently.
I can't remember.
The Night Sister? Or,
I think I have the book right
girl?
here.
Yeah.
Which was
The one
I
that
have the
leaves
book
at the
right
end?
here.
Yeah.
You want me to look it up? The book's right here.
Nah, never mind.
Okay,
Anyways,
never mind. Cool. All right, sounds good.
we get a guy that looks like a linebacker for the NFL that apparently knows Cal pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't know how he knows Cal, but we get a Rancor fight.
Oh,
No,
right, cool.
good lord.
That's original.
Fret, isn't it Fret? Yeah.
And
that's
once he
it.
beats the Rancor, he rides it.
We do get to see Marin in this
He does.
trailer.
And I like seeing Grease's new arm.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
he's in his mechano arm.
He's
Yep.
been eating,
Wait,
he's been
that's
eating
the
a lot
Night
of.
Sister. That's the Night Sister.
Yes. Yes.
That's Marin. Yeah.
Marin.
With the
I don't
Thundercat.
remember the names.
And then they showed a team up, some gameplay footage of him and her. I don't know if this implicates if it's just a cutscene or if it implicates that we get to play as her. I don't know which one, but
I hope
That'd be
we
kinda
get to play
cool.
with her. That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
cool.
she's using her Night Sister magic on some whatever robot that was.
Yeah, we've already seen this already, but we got to see.
Yeah, good to see him back. I don't know if he's supposed to be the big bad of this thing or not, because there's another person coming up that may be the big bad. I don't know.
He's the rip-off Durnge.
Yeah.
He's not. that's the
I think
whole
he's-
species.
I
There's,
know. I know.
come on.
I know.
Why do you have to call it a rip-off?
I think he
Durnge?
may be. I could
They
think
get
he
that
may be someone
art-
in armor, but
Calm down, Lacey.
When they-
Jesus.
they
Yeah.
showed a later part. It
I'm
almost
sorry,
looked like
Lacey.
armor that he's
I'm sorry.
wearing. Like not like Dirge armor, but like a person, almost like the end of Wolverine,
Jedi are
like the
cool.
Silver Samurai armor or something.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to Funko Pop of that before we get Durnge. Bastards.
There's no way. You bet you're gonna get a Black Series of it, 100%.
But anyways, this is
Yeah.
clearly a boss fight, and then we get
Yeah,
destroyer
boss fight.
droids, which is just pretty cool the way you.
What gave away this boss fight? That he came from off side camera, left side, and he's walking into the
Well,
frame.
and there was
of the right side.
dialogue and cool lines, and they were walking around each other.
Be a fun fight.
Always a boss fight. But take out a couple destroyer droids, which look like some cool gameplay footage. Also noticed the cross
Mechanics.
guard.
Yeah, guy with the blue cross guard.
Mhm. This guy, I don't know. He, like Wayseeker said last time we did a trailer, but I think it definitely looks like a High Republic robe of some sort. But,
This is from the High
well,
Republic.
not, but I don't know. But yeah,
Well, the High Republic was a
I
long,
don't know. I
long
don't know
time.
if he's supposed to be the big bad or because they show.
I think he's probably good. Yeah.
This part is him and Cal kind of force dueling over something. So
Think about
Remember,
this.
I don't know. I don't know.
maybe
if
it's
he's gonna be
training.
Well, think about this. If he is from the High Republic, right, and he was in hibernation
Yeah.
for that long, right, to come out, that the Jedis were flourishing back in the High Republic, to come to this time where there's no Jedis, they're on the friggin' brink of
I
extinction.
got it loaded.
How cool would that be? If
I
it-
think that's exactly what it's going to be. I think you're right, Dom. I mean, I think he's
yeah.
mad. He's
What it
mad
leads to.
because the Jedi let the Empire take over. We see that
Yeah.
in some of the dialogue. He's like, "How did you let things get here?"
mhm.
that's pretty cool. I would be mad too. You wake
But I
up.
think he was. I think he was a bad Jedi because they only put the bad Jedi in. You know,
Stasis.
like a
Basically.
gray Jedi or somebody that betrayed the order.
No,
or
no,
something.
yeah, they put him in the. Remember, there was a
You
timeout.
think we'll have a
thing.
comic book for him? I guarantee. If he turns out being a comic book,
Where's the guarantee? Where's the guarantee?
What
I don't
the
even know what
heck?
character he's doing.
Uh-huh.
Again, you don't know whether or not it's going to be good or bad at this point. But
He said, "Do you think I guarantee?"
I
That
did
was a
find it-
master
I
with
did find
words.
I captured the voiceover at that point because I did find it interesting. They mentioned the darkness as they showed him. So
Yeah, it was cool.
here's
the bounty
fighting. It
hunters.
looks like a. I don't know if this is supposed to be him in armor. It looks whoever he's fighting has a lightsaber, a dual bladed lightsaber actually.
I actually
So-
think that dude is with the grin guy, the other guy. I
It
think-
was. They showed a different footage of this where these two guys walk out,
Yeah.
one on each side of the mini boss that you have to beat.
With the bar on the other side, I think, if I
Yeah.
remember right.
Yeah. All right, and that's it. It looked good, dude. It looked really good.
I'm looking forward to this.
I kind of think I'm going to sneak and watch all the cutscenes before I actually play the game, because it looks that good. I don't know. All right, good stuff. Thank you. What do you think, Jedi or JJ? You liked it?
Good. I mean, I have high hopes. The gameplay footage, the actual gameplay footage they showed looks really good. I just hope if they keep the story tight. The only one thing I worry about is it's kind of the end of EA's reign. And I hope they didn't phone it in or rush it out to get it out before the end. But it's been in development for quite a while, so they shouldn't have a rush job on it. But
Cool.
hopefully they do it well and end it right. And I hope we see a third one, but I don't know if we will. Seeing how EA.
I guarantee I'll watch all the cutscenes.
We're going to see a
first.
third one. I mean, the director said that They're gonna try at least.
Yeah.
All right, so let's have at it. We've got through almost all of it right now. Let's get the last little bit. Dom's internet is full force working. Full force. Damn it, no full force, man. All right, here we
first
go.
things first, we have a electronic chopper that makes 40 sound, I guess 40 plus sounds, and moves around. And it's from the Ahsoka series.
I love that stuff is going back on clearance because I can't wait to buy this on clearance.
This is
pretty cool.
This too.
Yeah.
When's it come out, Dom?
This should be coming out in the fall.
Oh yeah, for the show.
Next
During the
January.
show.
So yeah, it'll be right. They'll do the clearance. The clearance for this will be right when they're resetting for Christmas.
You know, this is like what's like the
What does he
what's the
make
droid?
40 different sounds?
Lola, the droid from
Plus.
Obi-Wan. It's on clearance already. Lola, so
Yeah.
Question is, did they capture Dave Filoni's voice for the 40 sounds?
I don't know. Maybe. All right, so they're coming out with another vintage collection. Box of-
Nobody likes vintage.
I know the retro collection. You know they're coming out with it. It's going
Man,
to be Shop Disney.
I remember you talking about this a year ago.
I know.
When is this coming out?
It's coming out soon. Now it's coming out.
Because it hasn't even though you talked about it a year ago, it's never even been up for
Yeah, no, it's a
pre-order.
while.
Right?
Well, now there's no plastic either, which is nice.
Well, apparently
they listen to
11th.
us.
Tomorrow is the 11th. Things are going on pre-order tomorrow.
They listen to us. They're taking away plastic from these bums, and they're giving plastic back to Black Series.
Yeah,
So
but they're coming back with the plastic. So I'm
as I
happy.
said, they're
about it.
taking away from
Six
these
inch.
bums.
Yeah.
For 6-inch, they're coming back with
Yeah,
that
so-
for now.
We got a 3-pack coming out. I think the Ghost Force, the Ghost Force, the Force Ghost. So they have Obi-Wan, Yoda, and they have the Agent Christensen. Freaking
Force Ghost makes no
changed-
sense.
So
they changed what's his name? What's Sebastian Shaw? What's his name?
Yeah, Sebastian Shaw.
Yeah, Sebastian
Bernard
Shaw, right? He has the same name as then what's his name?
Yes, Sebastian
Captain
Shaw
America.
From the
Right?
X-Men.
from the X-Men.
X-Men.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the Force Ghost. I don't know who's gonna buy this. The spirits.
Well, if it came with the little
Clearance.
post thing, that's pretty cool.
Now
but it
listen,
doesn't come
look
with
what they
post.
say: Force spirits, not Force ghosts.
And they're going to sell them separate too.
No,
there's a 3-pack, and they being sold separately. Yes. That's
are
what
they
they
being
said on
sold
the panel.
separately too? Okay, I didn't
That's
know
what they
that.
said on the panel.
Well,
Why-
what they do a lot of times, the individual, at least for the retro stuff, because I bought the first edition retro, those individual packages are inside that one box.
Yeah, the one box. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So I think,
Why are you pointing out that it says, what's the thing now? People hate ghosts?
well, they changed it. It's supposed to be Force Ghost, not Force spirits.
I think it's just what people call them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah, I
it's
don't
a
know.
Force
You know
Ghost
what? They're
title.
changing every name.
They still say Ghostbusters, bro.
Yeah,
I think we're
freaking
good.
politically correct with the names. All right.
I don't
They didn't do it politically correct.
What did you
The
just?
spirit world
That's what I'm
is what
saying.
we
Like,
think.
well, yeah, I don't think ghost is spirit. No, we ain't letting you get that one. There you go. All right.
Ghosts prefer to be
Really?
called spirits.
Yeah,
At least they
is that
didn't call
what-
them. At least they didn't call them
Get it
Force
right.
Phantoms.
Yeah, Force Phantoms.
So they're coming out with a deluxe Black K.
Hasbro.
You
Yeah,
know,
we got to see that. We got to see that. From
they actually
our
took the
friends
name. It's not
Lewis.
Black K anymore. They just put Cardassian. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, is this the one you said people were bummed because it was actually brown?
It looks
instead of
brown, not black.
Hold on, didn't I show
kind
this
of
already?
black?
No,
We had it. He had it.
That's
In,
black
I think.
meat.
Hold on now.
no.
Hold
This
on.
is the
We talked about this
understand.
on
Hold on.
Friday a little
we
bit.
talked about it on Friday.
Yeah, but I also think I had it in the pictures that Lewis gave us. I'll go back and.
I will
pull
say
it up.
it was always a little weird that they called him Black Chrysanthemum. It's like, is there another person named Chrysanthemum out there that
I
really?
don't know. Hey,
White
but
chrysanthemum.
that was his name.
Yeah.
Because his
Is there
hair
a
was black.
yellow chrysanthemum and
No, because his hair was black. I don't know. No,
Wookiee Power
I get
Rangers.
that. I understand that.
Yeah, but I don't. Does anybody care?
Yeah, the
No.
Rebel ship
Yeah,
is called
they
Ghost.
care because it's not black. He's brown.
No, nobody cares. I mean, people make a big. I don't think
Well, you
he's
see, that's
black. He's right
that's
there.
the
There he
vintage. No,
is.
that's the vintage. That's the
Ah.
black series. There's two. You got two different two coming
Who
out.
gives a shit?
What do you want?
Well, they're just calling it series now. They're not calling it Black
Oh,
Series. It's just series.
Yeah. So this is the black series. It goes on sale tomorrow. So if you want one, so they got two more. So they got they come out with the 40th anniversary of
Jeez, that stuff Don watches where everybody's mad all the time. All right.
So we're getting 40th anniversary. We're getting a Cad Bane for the Book of Boba Fett Black Series, which we had. No, we didn't have. Now it's coming out with the Black Series. So we got 3 Cad Banes.
What are you talking about, Jedi? It says the Black Series down
He's making fun of it. It was a joke.
I was being funny.
It was funny. I thought it was funny.
Rank, hey,
So
sticks,
you have
sticks. Rank it. Sticks.
a Crimson Guard.
That was a 3.5.
I thought it was a 4. What do you got, Wayseeker?
The joke?
Yeah. Well, you don't say that.
Out of what?
Out of 5.
It's 4.5.
Yeah. 4. What do you got, JJ?
I'll go 3.5.
Dom, what do you got on the joke?
5.
Yeah. Oh, he gave him a 5. All right. Well, I thought it was 4. So good stuff. All right, keep going. Let's go.
Yeah. So you have a couple of more Black Series coming out. You have so for the 40th anniversary of the Crimson Guard, and then you have for the Book of Boba Fett. You have Cad Bane, which is pretty cool.
Like 13th
You
version.
have R2D2.
Yeah, this is why I'm an asshole, because I used to be like, we need another Cad Bane. They only have that exclusive, and now we got 12 versions of them. And you're like,
12 Cad Banes now.
Yeah.
That's enough.
A new R2 coming out with a stretch with a was it Mechaneck from He-Man?
Yeah,
Mechaneck.
Yeah, back in deck.
It's a giant
awesome.
piss holder. That's
I
a
actually
giant
might
piss
buy
holder.
this when it goes on clearance too. I like this one.
You put the giant pieces of Pez in there.
You got the Mechaneck suit.
Yeah.
R2D2.
Marco's the only person that will only eat Pez out of a Pez container.
What did you say? I didn't remember. What did you say?
You're the only person that actually eats Pez out of a Pez container.
Yeah.
Why do you get the container? Eat the fucking Pez out of them. What are you talking
The
about?
resculpted R2 for the 40th anniversary of Star Wars of the Return of Jedi.
I like it.
You got
Man, I like to eat Pez out of Pez container like a fucking human being.
Saber.
You got a new Luke
never mind.
coming out.
No, it's cut off because the reveal.
Yeah, the sword looked the sword.
Is it? But is this a new Luke, Dom? But is it?
It's a generated Luke for the 40th anniversary.
Is this like supposed to be deep fake Luke, or is this like?
No, this is the Luke for the Return of Jedi.
This is just supposed to be another every 2 years.
You know that deep
that
fake
they have to
Luke,
come out with it.
deep fake Luke, look more like Luke Skywalker than freaking the holiday special Luke Skywalker. Just look at that, okay?
Why are they wearing knee-high boots?
It costs about 5,000 times more, though. So
You have a problem with knee-high boots. You just don't want to know where he got his Texas-style belt buckle from.
There you go.
That's what you got here.
Yeah.
Oh my! Luke.
He joined the PBR, I guess.
I survived the barge explosion belt buckle.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but barge explosion.
Yeah, survived the barge explosion, and all I got was this damn belt buckle. There you go.
It looks like he's wearing one of those groin protectors like the boxers wear when they're sparring with the big.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Go to the next one.
3. All right.
Shots for Luke.
All right, so we're getting the Bad Batch again in the Black Series with their new armor. So this is the Wrecker. This is the Omega.
You know they complain about plastic, but they make the same
go.
figures again. No.
But it's a new armor. They resculpted some of them, but they got new stuff. This is the Tech.
Oh wow, that looks bad.
Now dead Tech, and you got the new Hunter. It's repainted armor. So they're coming out with the old. Okay, the old.
Sorry, do you want to say anything else about this besides that we've seen them all before?
Well, it looks like you know how like Bandai will come out with these like samurai style figures sometimes. Dom owns like 50 of them for Boba Fett. That's what this reminds me of a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
That's all right.
Yeah.
So they're coming out with the old master from the. Remember when he showed up in Rebels as the old master?
He didn't look like this though.
This is not what you look like. Yeah.
This is not old master.
This is what they brought. The old master. The old master. Freaking Zartan. I was gonna say
It's
Zartan.
horrible.
Freaking Darth Maul.
Why the fuck is he? What the?
I have seen old master 10,000 times.
But you see it. The cut off sleeves. This is the old master. If you see
It's not cut off sleeves. It looks like he's got chest plate on.
No, well, that's what he looked like when he reappeared in Rebels.
That is not
what. When he's fighting, yeah. Go back to Rebels.
It isn't. It isn't, Dom.
Yeah,
I don't.
This is Black Series.
That's what they call it. That's hey, Dom ain't the one that Dom ain't the one who made this figure.
No, they called it the old master. Old master.
They could call this what they could call this a turn in a bucket for all I care. It doesn't matter. I mean, I get what you're saying, but this
Old Master Maul. That's what they called it. So I don't know. We go next. So we're getting from the Galaxy's Edge. We're getting what's his name? Odor?
Torque, yeah.
Yeah.
Hodor.
Okay, this isn't the mayor.
Torque
Okay,
Order.
good.
No,
Mayor,
Torque Order.
Galaxy's Edge. And it's gonna be a Disney's park exclusive. You can only get a Disney.
That
park.
makes
That's fair.
sense.
That
Yeah,
makes
that's-
sense. I'm
that
fine
makes
with
sense.
that.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with this. Yeah.
And we're getting a new helmet. We're getting the Ahsoka fleet.
Are we though? Are we getting?
The Ahsoka clones.
Yeah,
Clone
repainted
troopers.
helmet.
Repaint.
Yeah.
It looks like I mean, there's guys that have already paid this helmet. I think.
And these are the pipeline. You're gonna have I guess that's isn't
Get
that
the
Manga
fuck out of here.
GameStop, Manga God, you got Obi-Wan.
Oh, good.
Walmart.
Goes Qui-Gon. I was waiting on that.
You got Qui-Gon, Ghost Qui-Gon from Walmart. You got a super
I really was hoping that was we were gonna get another fucking Anakin too.
you got another Anakin with the Vader with the half mask, and then you have who is that? That's one of the clone troopers
Fox.
from Target.
Yeah, it could be Fox.
It could be Fox, yeah. Either Fox or yeah. But that's the pipeline. So we're getting these down sometimes down the road. Don't know when.
I'll be honest with you. I'd rather have a Lizzo comic or action figure than this shit.
You know what? They might have a Lizzo figure coming out soon.
Yeah. Hey, Comic Chef, be honest. You want Ghost Qui-Gon Jinn again, or
you want a two
or
pack
wouldn't it be
Jack
cool?
Black and Lizzo.
Well,
You want a 2-pack Jack
Wouldn't
Black
it
and
be
Lizzo.
cool if the ghost Qui-Gon Jinn was like made out of like some cotton and you could like stick your finger through it? That'd be kind of cool.
A real ghost.
I don't.
Dub's right. It
I
is.
don't,
It is not
Jedi, I don't ever want to hear you, and you can stick your finger through it again. I don't ever want to hear that
Dub's
line
right.
coming out.
We got to use the terminology. It's the spirit.
Politically
It should be
correct.
Fox, right? Isn't Fox red?
It could be Fox. Who gives a shit? They all look the same, anyways, dude. And if you don't like the one,
you
you
can't
can
say that.
In the drain.
You can't say that about the clones. Every clone has an identity. Now that's being very racist.
Dom just is talking about spirits a second ago, but I can't say all the clones look the same. All right, guy. All right. Well, thank you, Dom, for doing it. I know it's painful sometimes with some of the stuff they put out there.
Did you get the other side?
I think it's it's Gregor.
So we're coming out with the Starfighter, Mando Starfighter, and it comes with Mando and a Grogu. You know, and it has a stand, and this is probably going to be like a $150 piece.
Just wait till they blow it up in 2 episodes.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You buy, he's going to get a ship.
Hey, when does this thing go on sale?
I think tomorrow everything goes on pre-order.
Okay, so last episode, lock it up. They're blowing this shit up.
Well, listen, if Mando gets Boba Fett's his Slave 1,
oh yeah, Slave 1, yeah.
Slave 1 will have Mando in it too. Never.
When Omega delivers it to him.
You go to the next one. So you have Moff Jared.
Oh my
Jared
god.
Gerard.
Who the fuck cares?
Hey, people care. They want to make their whole Star Wars scene. They want this. These are the vintage figures.
No.
They have vintage figures.
Maybe
People
the
shell out
person,
money
the
for
actor, is
it.
the only person that cares about this one.
This guy's mom probably doesn't even care about this one, dude.
If they're gonna make these figures of these like generals, they need to be like holding their throat like Vader's choking them or something.
That'd be cool.
Like that.
Go to the next one.
Chickens or robot chicken sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, cool. I'm telling you this though, Justin. Are you buying this turd sack, or are you buying a Lizzo figure or a Jack Black figure? Because to be honest, I wasn't exactly happy with their acting ability because they didn't have any. But I would rather have either one of those two over this.
No, I would
All
not.
right.
Well,
Now they have a deluxe Cardassian they're coming out with for the vintage line now. This is the one you've seen in the picture.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
cool.
the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And you know what? But I can honestly say that the new cassette for the Black series is better than the first one they put out. That was remade. They redid a new mold for him. So
Because they had to take the word black off it.
he probably did. Black K. Can't call him Black K anymore.
I think that guy's dead though. So what autograph line are you gonna wait in? That'd be
Might be
smart.
Do you really have a clue if Jared Jordan is alive or dead?
No, but I know that his mom does not buy that action
His mom's
figure
dead.
at all.
Never know because
What?
now with the new one for the 40th anniversary, Return of the Jedi. We released him.
I love him, but you didn't need to do this.
We're getting a new Jabba the Hutt. Guess what, Marco? They're coming out with a new Jabba the Hutt. There's no slave Leia. They're getting away from slave Leia.
It's literally
It's not
just
gonna be
Jabba the.
anything.
It's literally just Jabba the Hutt.
And it's
No,
like-
but on the original
Holy
thing,
shit,
packaging, Slave Leia was on the original packaging.
yeah, but the
No,
original
but they're-
packaging
they're-
also
but they're
had the whole
not-
throne and
Yeah,
everything.
it had a whole throne and everything else. They're literally just giving you Jabba the
I
Hutt.
know, but they're getting rid of this. Anything to do with the word slave is no longer. They want to get rid of the. That's
And
why.
goes too apparently.
Listen, 40th anniversary. Where is Slave Leia?
So they'll probably
new one.
repackage it as captive Leia. Just
You're really
still in the
shocked that-
bikini.
No, well, they're supposed to
They're
call
gonna
it.
Shocked in the
They're
year
supposed to Jabba
2023, they
slave.
don't want to make
they
a bikini.
should
This is
call
what
it
this is
Slayer-
what we're gonna.
Slayer-
This is after all the
Slayer,
nonsense we've
Slayer.
gone through today. This is the mountain we're gonna die on. I don't think it matters to
Well,
be
listen,
honest
they,
with
they
you.
were gonna call her freaking Slayer Hutt Leia, and they never did. So Hutt Slayer.
Slayer.
Hutt
Slayer,
Slayer
you
Leia.
mean?
Yeah, Hutt
I don't think
Slayer.
that was
That was a
true
legend.
either.
That was a Legends thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, you
I
know
think
what?
that was just people. Yeah, people making shit up. But
They repackaging the boxes, man. That's it. They're politically collecting all the boxes. That's what they're doing. That's why they're
Why
redoing this stuff.
they repackaged the box.
this is
He's definitely alive. Jar Jar is still alive.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad. That's
Yeah,
making
yeah.
about as much conversation as the conversation I just had here. So there we go. Next up,
So they're coming out with a 4-pack. This is
I
actually a
was
4-pack.
concerned for a while.
This is Amazon 4-pack of all the
is his mom still
Jabba's
alive though?
goons. Yeah,
I'll check.
Hey now.
I don't
Hey now.
Reuse. They're coming out with Tom Din Green, whatever the friggin' name is.
I don't know his name, and I don't care.
I know, right?
Tom Green.
Next one.
Wait, Slave Leia's not in the background of that picture anymore.
And they got Beacon, Teaser, and friggin' whatever the frig. I'm not even getting names anymore. I'm bad with this too, but this is a 4-pack that's coming out, so you can fill up.
So it's all 4 of these characters. Okay.
Yeah, and I believe
His
the
mom
Amazon.
died in '87, so she's been dead for a while.
Who cares?
Yeah, I looked that up.
Told you.
And these are coming to the pipeline. You got
Let
a,
now get through this.
you got the Grand Inquisitor, you got Thrawn, you got the Super
Oh,
Commando, you got Krennic, and you got Revan, which is really cool.
Look how excited that one guy down there. He's like, yeah. See him? Yeah.
No, well, the Revan, they actually were supposed to do a Revan a long time ago.
Yeah, the guy wearing the long
Look at
sleeve
Revan.
that's got the haircut from 1982.
Yeah.
That's exactly who I would expect would be cheering for this horse shit.
Now, it's actually one of the guys who is a diehard vintage collector. That's why he's happy.
I'm happy for that guy.
Once again, another guy whose mom's not happy with his choices.
Yeah. I hope he called his mom to let him know he got to the convention all right.
Five, all 5. What do you got, Sticks?
I'll give that one a 5. That was good.
Wait, Seeker.
5.
That's a good 5.
All right,
Okay.
good job, guy. 5. JJ, what do you got on that?
I didn't hear it. I was cutting out.
He said, "Oh, damn, it's a 5. Good job, Jedi. That's a fucking 10. It's a 10. All right, let's go."
So, with some Funko Pops now. So we're getting an 18-inch Darth Vader from the Funko shop that's dropping soon. I got the Boba, which you got to find the room for this.
How many Darth
18
Vader pops are there now?
Oh, there's about 50 of them.
I know, Dom.
18
No, you don't. This is a no. Only Boba Fett.
already
I'm not
ordered
buying
it.
this. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, all right.
That
All right
horse is out of
good.
the. Tom, you told me you were getting this one.
I said, looks cool.
No,
Are the
he's not.
18-inch ones bobblehead?
I think
We'll
Giggle Fett.
see it
No,
on.
he's not.
We'll see it Friday. We'll see it one Friday night, but whenever it comes out.
So they're coming out with these mini, these little pop.
I'm gonna start watching that show. If he gets it, he's gonna be in trouble in this show. If he
So these are small little mini pops they're coming out with, and they have a little
Yes.
like a mystery figure in each box.
Yeah, they've had these
Oh,
before.
good.
that's how you're gonna get around buying this bullshit, Dom.
Now,
You're
I'm
gonna
not
tell
buying
me
this.
like, oh, you are because I get. Where's his thing? I guarantee this is what he's gonna tell me. Then
I'm
when
not.
I'm yelling at him about buying these things. He's just like, well, one of the mystery figures, it could, Boba Fett. It could.
Well, if they come out with
one
Boba
of
Fett, I'll get the
It's
Boba
not.
Fett. There you go.
They showed the mystery figures. They're not.
They
Boba
did.
Fett.
I got the mystery figures in here. They should be in here.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the mystery figures.
Who?
Ooh,
You have a
hyper
Chrome
rare. Dom.
Stormtrooper. You have Grandma
When
talking.
I
That's
talked
not
to Dom
grandma
earlier,
talking.
when I talked to Dom earlier on IG, I was like, "Damn, Dom, they didn't get Boba." He's like, "Oh, it's okay. They'll be in series 2."
Yeah. True. Very true.
How does that look? No, How does that look anyway? Like Grandma.
And by the way, I mean, there's a picture. There's a picture that has the comparison. You know how small the keychain pops are?
Yeah.
These are like half that size. They're freaking like they're choke hazards.
They're called itty bitty pops.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Why?
Because people like this new stuff. They
Because
like
people will now
stuff.
buy
They put in
cases of
pocket.
them to chase the hyper rare ones because Funko
Yeah.
needs money. And apparently Funko is so hard up for it that they had to dump 15 million pops in the desert somewhere.
They probably have these sitting in a warehouse somewhere because I know they made those before. They little.
Oh no, they do. There was that one guy. Dom made us watch that one thing that one time, and that guy accidentally slipped up and said that he's got like storage units full of the ultra rares.
Pops are the new ET for Atari.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think it's got the same value.
Yeah, Wayseeker likes this. It's a card game.
I'm interested if the card game's any good. I don't want to be chasing pops though. It seems like
but
such a
it has like little figures in it, which is pretty cool. I would definitely buy the Boba Fett one.
They did this before for something. I think I actually bought it to resell it. I can't remember what it was for, but it didn't sell good. It was on clearance.
Tops has something like that too, isn't it? Like pocket figure card
Yeah.
game.
They used to put the Funkos in the Uno packs. Maybe that's what it was.
No, there was a game. There's like a board game, and
was it?
I'm trying to think about what it was for Marvel. So it was something for Marvel.
I'll buy the starter set.
Funko says it's Hero Clicks, whatever that is.
Funkoverse is what it was called.
Yeah, the Funkoverse. Yeah, but this is different than Funkoverse.
Yeah. I'll buy the starter.
Okay, Dominic.
See if the game's any good. I ain't buying the booster packs. I'm not chasing packs.
Well, you gotta buy them for your kids, Wayseeker.
Yeah, buy them for your kids.
That's the gateway drug.
The Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus.
Yeah, no Santa Claus.
No, the Michigan Man.
No Tooth Fairy. Come on, I'm not giving my kid money for losing.
Yeah, but this is the gateway drug for your kids to get into
your
that.
Kid is going to be so angry when you go.
My kids lost 4 teeth. They didn't get money for that.
Your kid's gonna one day. Your kid's gonna be like, my dad. He refused to give me tooth money. It's like, dude, you could have given the kid a quarter, Wayseeker. You could have given the kid it saved on the shrink that's going to cost you $30,000.
Wayseeker's kids lose teeth. If Wayseeker's kids lose teeth, they get more chores. That's the way it goes in his household.
Yeah, dude. One day Wayseeker
a coupon for not having to do one chore.
Yeah, I will tell you when they come home from school and the other kids have gotten money from the Tooth Fairy and they don't, they're going to complain to you.
No, they ruin it for the other kids. That's what they do.
Maybe.
This is a rumor. But this has popped up a couple of times. No pun intended. Funko might have a Star Wars NFT drop soon.
They probably will.
There's going to be ultra rare pops that come with this. So,
well, get started on
Let's
NFTs.
hear Marco's opinion on NFTs real quick. Hang on.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't care about the NFTs. I just care about the physical pops that come along with it. If you get the right cards, that's what I'm looking at.
I don't know if you
physical pops.
I will help.
It's scam.
Since Dom no longer thinks they're going to do full trailers on quarterly market updates for the companies, he probably didn't watch the last board meeting. However, Disney did mention that they were getting out of the metaverse / NFT space. So
it's a waste of their time and money.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that Netflix. That doesn't mean that they're not subleasing it to.
Well, Funko does the NFTs to put out rare pops, so people get in the NFT cards. It's for the pops. That's what you're doing.
That's what NFT investment doing.
I don't care. Does anybody care?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I do agree with that, Marco, because with WB doing their Batman at Amazon, why not sublet and make money? Because you don't want to spend your own money. Let somebody else.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that you just they could let it sublet. That's what I say. Yeah,
I'd be interested to see if they do this, which pops they put out, because the Star Wars pops, if they are rare, they will definitely sell out and a big demand, big money on the secondary market. So we'll see.
I mean, people.
I wouldn't go with that.
Waste money on other things.
It's a digital emoji.
You can't throw NFTs in a landfill in Arizona, bro.
I was going to say, at least you won't need a landfill when they're going.
Enough physical pops.
Just a hard drive there.
You get the cards. If you get the right cards, the physical pops, they destroy the rest of them. So that bunch. So if they say it's like 1,000 Funko Pops, they destroy the ones that weren't redeemed. So you might have 500. It could be anything. That's why these with the Funko Pops, that might be worth a lot more money than. It's not the NFT.
No, let's not go there.
You don't care about the NFT.
We don't want to go there.
People don't care about the NFTs.
Yeah, we don't need another NFT show. Next.
Until next time. That's it. A lot of toys, a lot of good stuff.
Y'all know my opinion on NFTs.
I definitely do.
Yeah.
I was there too.
I'll probably say wasn't wrong on that one. I think we can all agree.
Watching Dune at home when I was aroused from my comfort and told to go on a show. And
What's going on?
Yeah.
Lo and behold, that was Stick's first appearance on that show and last. Well, what are you gonna do? I mean, sometimes you just got. But at least Dom didn't say they were one day going to be millions of dollars, and he's going to be richer than me off of them. So
don't pay your taxes.
Yeah, not to pay your taxes. Not to pay your taxes. Yeah. When the guy's like, yeah, whatever you do, don't pay your taxes because you're going to make so much money off of NFTs. Holy shit. It's so stupid. Basically, I wish you could have seen it. You would have loved, dude. I wish we could find the footage, man. Oh man, it was classic.
If you had the footage for that, it would be great.
I think it was probably I think it had almost 2,000 views within an hour and a half. It was pretty fucking good. Anyways, neither here nor there. Well, thank you everybody for that. Anybody else? Jedi, we didn't. Don will give you one more. So get ready for your best rumor from Celebration. Do not mention Mando though, but anything but not Mando. Get your best rumor ready. Jedi, we know you didn't follow much of it. Was there anything you're super excited for though? I mean, you did, but you didn't follow it like us. Was there anything you're super excited for at this last Celebration in England?
Nothing.
Glad I started off with you. Thanks for that, bud. All right, Sticks, how about you?
Star Wars Resistance. My buddy there. That's what I'm looking for.
Dom, you're infecting these people because now he's just saying, I saw a guy who might be somebody, so Resistance.
Somebody's dad.
It's his dad, but who cares?
It's his dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't even like his dad.
He's in his father somewhere.
Yeah. Or was at some point. JJ, go ahead.
I'm still hyped on Acolyte despite the Nebula.
Looking like a
Koopa
Troopa from the 1990s.
Still hyped on
Super
that.
Mario.
Such a grainy photo.
I'm excited. I'm excited for Visions, and I'm not really excited for Bad Batch. I would have been probably if the season went better, but I don't think that might. From what I saw today, Jedi Survivor, if you count that as part of it.
No, you can. Yeah. Wayseeker, what do you got?
Phase 3. Bring me Phase 3. Can't wait
to
see what happens with the characters that I'm going to love. Everything that I saw there with the waves, they look good.
The only thing I was disappointed was they did not give us dates for movies. That was the only thing I was disappointed for. I wanted at least one date for. I don't care. At least you'd give us a feeling. I wanted one date for hey, 2025 or 2026.
Oh, you want
I can watch her.
Or a year. I don't want you're right, Jedi. I just want a year. That way it gives them enough flexibility that we would kind of know what was going on.
We know what you watch our wish list thing, and we did pretty well.
I mean,
I did. I didn't get my swimsuit calendar.
I didn't get my Thrawn books. I didn't get my High Republic movie.
You kind of did because you got Heir to the Empire on Ahsoka.
And technically, you did get some High Republic kind of some stuff. So movie,
no, I'm
TV
happy.
show, but
I'm happy. My wish list was a wish list. It was a dream.
Yeah. I don't know. I was extremely excited. Go ahead, Jedi.
No, I mean I was shifting gears, but I said, speaking of High Republic, have either of you started the novel yet? Cataclysm.
25 pages.
Not yet.
I'm on chapter 8, listening to it.
You like it so far?
So far,
is this the young adult? Or adult?
Yeah, that's the adult one. It's like 16 listening hours, 16 and a half listening hours.
I might need a credit, dude. Dom, let's get back to
Sunday, Marco. Sunday.
So then I got to read it because I'm never going to listen to it in time. Yeah. Dom, give it to us. Give us your celebration outline because you didn't
I'm
miss
really
a lot
happy about that they finally mentioned some movies, and we're getting the Dawn of the Jedi, the first Jedi. I'm happy they're going that far back, which is really cool. I'm very interested in seeing that. I'm very happy about the comic books that we're getting something. We're getting Durnge and Boba Fett are going to be in the same books together, which is a dream come true, which not in the friggin' TV shows, but we'll get in the car. I'll take whatever, as like I said. And I'm just overall, happy that this celebration actually turned out really good. A lot of excitement. They have a lot of stuff coming out, which, from the High Republic, from the regular trilogy to beyond, and finally we get a resolution on the Bad Batch. We get like the final season, so it's going to end. So we'll find out what happens to all these guys.
Is it though?
I don't think
maybe.
they had a choice.
Is it though?
It's gonna end. It's gonna end.
We saw
but
final
maybe-
season. I still think JJ might have a point until we see the end. And I'm not. I mean, I don't care.
Unless we see Resistance season 3, is the end. Like I've said that he's moved past that. We better not see Resistance season 3. Do not see Resistance.
Oh, we are. That's what Stick's saying. Now that we see the dad,
I'm disappointed. It'll
be a
that they didn't
prequel.
any of the animated series that they were coming out with developing, which was kind of a bummer. They could have came out with something else. But you know what? Overall, I'm excited. I'm actually like Acolyte. I'm actually very excited about that. The Ahsoka, I'm excited about that. And I'm excited to see where Filoni takes us.
I'm excited to see where other people take us. Go ahead, JJ.
You mentioned his wish list. I am a little disappointed. I would have liked to see something animation High Republic, not Young Jedi Adventures, but
yeah, I know what you mean. That's why I said
more like Bad Batch style animation.
Can I ask you the question? Because I've reviewed it now a couple times, gone over a little bit more, and then heard people who were actually there watching the trailer for it. I'm not going to say it not excited, but like, let's say that you could pick an excitement level of 1, 3, or 5, 5 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, still being excited of the Skeleton Crew. Where would you guys rate your excitement currently of the Skeleton Crew?
You said 1 through 5?
1, 3, or 5. I'm not giving you all the numbers. You can get 1, 3, or 5.
I'm not giving the middle finger. I'm putting 3. There you go.
3.
3, yeah. I'm interested still. I don't know if I'm going to like the child aspect of it, but we'll see. It could be great. It could be great. Maybe I'd give it a 5.
What, Jedi?
No, I've said if you'll come back to me real quick. So I did remember something, but so like Wayseeker, Vernestra was one of my favorite characters from Phase 1.
Yeah.
Or Phase 1, yeah. But then I saw the picture of her. I know you guys covered this last night, so I won't rehash it. And then I saw the picture of her, and I'm like, ew.
You were impressed, right? I mean, it was.
I was impressed.
I don't think that. Once again, I don't think that's final, so I'm not worried about that. I'll say this with Skeleton, and maybe it's because I've just been hearing a lot from a lot of people that I trust that were there in private DMs. But like, I think my excitement went from probably a 3 to a 1. To be honest with you.
I mean, I stay committed to I'm kind of there too, Marco. Honestly, but I'm committed to the fact that I don't think we're the audience for that show necessarily.
Mm.
I think, like I said, Favreau and Filoni, they want to build the Mandoverse to be like Marvel. So this is kind of inserting that show that's like the Miss Marvel, or the show that will skew
like
younger, skew. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it could be bad, it could be great. I don't know, but I just don't think we're necessarily the core audience that's gonna like.
Yeah, I think I need to
read a trailer that's gonna jump at that show and be like, man, it's gonna be awesome.
Valid point. I think I just had to reset my. I always talk about how I reset my expectation level, and that's why maybe even saying like I think my expectation level was kind of in that mid range, and now I'm just lowering it a little bit, pulling it back a little bit, and thinking, okay. Well, I mean, we've cars in Star Wars now, and we're living in a flat, so I don't. Yeah,
I don't think maybe it wasn't a car. Maybe it was a land speeder.
We don't know.
It could be a land speeder.
I wasn't specifically saying we have a car.
Like,
yeah,
it felt like the 80s.
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to get that damn
computer
things vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to get the vibe doesn't mean you have to go like.
Yeah,
like
it doesn't mean
in
that,
space. Like.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't have to go that route. So, okay, well, good. I mean, it's good insight in that. I mean, Acolytes. I know you guys keep, but just like Thrawn, I think both of those are going to come out. I think we're gonna. I think. Don't worry about what was it? What was the guy that got the bell last? Was it Donatello?
Yeah.
Whatever they said. I think we'll be okay with it. I think we probably will be okay with that. So
But I
And
can
I'm
honestly
banking
say
on the
one
fact
thing.
that I don't think she's going to be one of the main roles. Although, like I said, it is a showrunner's wife.
Yeah.
Like in her other show that she was in, she didn't have like a huge role. So
No, that they do. Yeah, and plus, even in Star Wars, there's a ton of nepotism. They usually don't give them the main roles in the nepotism.
No, I can say something about if the Acolyte really takes off and it becomes hot, you can rest assured there'll be a High Republic cartoon. Definitely will have a
I don't think those are correlating.
Mando cartoon, I don't think they correlate.
Yeah, I don't think they correlate. I think there is going to be another High Republic cartoon. I think it'd be more
we
like
won't hear about it until 2025 in Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah, there you go.
2028.
They're gonna have to come out with something in 2025.
I do think it's good news for higher. I think that we can disagree with some of the product that comes out from Star Wars, but I would like. Go ahead, Jedi.
No, I was just gonna. So you guys are into this more than I am. So it seemed like there was, because we've had, of course, it was pandemic, so I get that too. But so we've had celebrations, and it seems like there was not nearly this much excitement and stuff as this one. Do you guys feel like you're going to be spoiled now after this one?
Yeah.
When the next one comes around, and it's going to be like the celebration of like a year or two ago, and you're gonna be like, this sucks.
But no,
I think they've so this has been also, I think, a condensed version of where they normally release stuff at like investor summits and things like that. They didn't have any of that for like a whole year or two, and I think they've kind of compressed into this. And I think this time they did the smart thing and they waited till they had more.
That's what I think. I think it's a reset of now. If going forward they keep doing waiting till they have it, we should be seeing this every 2 years or whenever they do it, which I think is a better way. That's why I think I'm saying. I think in my conclusion, what I was going to say is, I believe one of the reasons why I'm extremely happy is it seems, and it could be wrong, but they are actually, for better or worse, listening to fans, and not the drowning fans that sometimes Dom says when people are saying, but like, hey, the comic books are having a little bit of a problem. Can we just, we don't need you to give us what we really want, but we need you to fix, like, not what our fan fiction is, but please just fix them. It's a problem, right? Mm-hmm. And it looks like they moved to like that, and it looks like they are starting to fix them. When we said, hey guys, stop telling us like 50 things that aren't going to happen. Like, only give us dates or trailers or artwork that's already finished. Well, they gave us a shit ton of trailers.
They gave us like 8 trailers. That's more trailers than we've ever gotten before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it sucks that some of them were behind almost paywalls, like, but they did. They gave it to, that's the way they're going to do it. That's the way they're going to do it. And people are still, thank God, going to smuggle them out for us. But like, that's really good. I mean, I think they're like, when everybody's like, Catherine Kennedy is fired and nobody listens to her and blah. Yeah, that stuff's all white noise. But the actual real fans that are like, hey, look, we would like, this is what we would like. We'd like you to give us trailers. We'd like you to kind of stick to stuff. We understand shit falls through, but like, don't promise us the world and then give us vintage collection. You know what I mean?
Hey,
just package crap.
We got a question in the chat. I don't know the answer to it. JJ.
So she's a Morellian. Force sensitive Morellians lived 300 years.
Yeah, long time.
They could live forever.
Theoretically, it depends on your connection to the Force too. Humans connected to the Force can live hundreds of years.
Are you asking because you think she's coming? Oh, yeah. She could. I thought it said somebody else, but yeah.
Although Morellians are known for their like kind of like elf-like beauty too, even in those later years, which apparently
JJ.
JJ's making me very nervous.
When it comes out, and that's not what she looks like in the show.
You come back to me and see what not she is.
I will.
It is.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think it is. And like I said, because that's part of the listening to fans, right? Like, they're gonna give us unfinished product.
I'll be happy. I'm hoping at least like the like that weird, like almost bluish green skin color was like, part of the washed out video we were watching.
It was.
Yeah, I think
there had to be something on the screen because
there's no post productions happened for the show yet.
And by the way, a lot of that stuff, when you saw it, like when you saw a lot of shots, they did have that filmy blue shit to it. So
I also have a feeling they're like explain to be like, oh, my beauty faded because my connection to the Force is weak or something stupid like that. And
no, all of a sudden she's gonna have that tail that was on Lizzo's gonna be on her fucking head, right?
Yeah.
So that's what they're gonna give her. She's gonna have like the peacock thing.
Reduce the hair. That's why they have to do all that in post production.
Yeah. No, but I mean, there's still like we JJ, we can't give Dom a hard time And then when we're
No,
over
I said
here,
I'm still excited for the show.
but what I'm saying is like we're 100% forgetting there's a whole post-production thing and it hasn't been finished shooting. Like,
I'm still excited for the show. That one thing just sticks in my mind. But
we're gonna see. Listen, the shows will be dropping, so before you know it, things aren't far away. 2024 is just a reach away. You know, it's almost the 5th month coming in the mid April. It's almost 5 months into the new year. Before you know it, we'll have the Acolyte. We'll have
we got tons of things to be excited about. We got Ahsoka's just right around the corner. We got 2 more episodes of Mando, which everybody's saying 7 that saw is good. I haven't watched any spoilers. I haven't
either. I've watched no spoilers, but
I've heard from people who said it was good. Don't tell us, Dom. We don't want to say anything.
No, but Dom's been seeing spoilers the whole time.
I don't care. I'm pissed. You know what? I've been getting up.
Hold on. Don't spoil it.
No. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm saying I'm getting up 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I see Jack Black and Lizzo. Give me a break. I'm looking at spoilers.
But you've been so-called looking at spoilers this whole time, and it hasn't gone well for you.
But 7 is supposed to be really good.
Go ahead, Jedi.
I was gonna say, I think my beard looks raggedy sometimes. Jack Black, that beard was nasty.
This is what I'll say though.
Look like a bird's nest.
Okay, this is what I'll say though. The people that said that they saw it already, I did preface it with the question, what did you think so far of the season? And everybody that had said that the season was great, or everybody who said that this episode was great, also said that the season's pretty good and probably the best season of Mando so far.
No, so I'm sorry. I think last season was great. It was fantastic.
Oh, I actually don't disagree that this is actually a good season for Mando.
It's a good season, but not as better. I think season 2 is the best. I think
this is better than season 2. This is not as good season
1. Yeah, I think
one episode in season 2 is better than all the episodes here. The Believer. That's the best episode out of the freaking goddamn series.
Who was in The Believer?
That was Megs was in that freaking Mayfield.
No.
He was in it. Boba Fett was in it.
It
was great.
I
it was
agree
a great
episode.
Come on.
You had
Cara Dune and freaking Fennec Shan freaking sniping stormtroopers off the top of the thing. Come on, man. It was a great
episode. It's going to take his Boba Fett to show up in one episod. You're like, this is the greatest season ever.
Didn't we get the Sonic bomb in that episode too?
Did we get Frog Lady eating eggs?
Yeah, we did. We got the Frog Lady, but you also got the Return of Boba Fett.
I'm about to say, you're gonna all the stuff that's going on this season. You're gonna pick out Frog Lady eating eggs like your low point.
No, I'm saying that it's not much different. I'm saying.
Let me ask you a question. What's better, the Frog Lady episode, or the Lizzo and friggin'
Lizzo was way better. It was a good episode.
Lizzo, 100% better. 100% better.
Frog Lady didn't do anything.
100%. Dude, Lizzo, Lizzo was out for like 10 seconds. Listen, Frog Lady was out for 2 fucking episodes. So was Spider fucking Cave.
The beginning of the episode, the beginning of the episode and the end of the episode was the best out of that. But the funniest part of that damn episode was when friggin' Mando was kicking those droids. I love that scene.
Right. There's literally 3 good parts to that, and there's 2 minutes and 30 seconds, which you're focused on saying it's terrible.
Dude, listen, the acting sucks.
You need to stop watching at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh man, there it is. Dom, hold on now. This is it, Dom. Sometimes with you, and let's call it like Dom. Do you think sometimes it's because? And I think we all get into this. We all do. I think we're having a problem because we try to come up with our theories or whatever we think's going to happen, and then when it doesn't, we get extremely. JJ, hold on. We get extremely upset, and then we start sinking in our ways and say, "Oh, that sucks," because that wasn't what I thought it was.
But I agree with Dom, and I don't have those same theories.
It was a shitty episode.
Yeah, you were very aggressive on how the Black Series changes hands there, JJ. In the tapes. How the Black Series? You were the Black Saber, Dark Saber changes. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
you're like, there's no way you can do that.
I think that was kind of whack. That how the Black Saber.
That wasn't what made that episode so bad.
Changed hands. It should have been combat to combat, not like, oh yeah, I was taken prisoner and she picked it up and it's hers now, and defeat the bad guy. No, you defeat the other Mandalorian that had.
What? Wait. When did Sabine Wren do that?
That's what I'm trying to say. She gave it to her.
No. When did Sabine?
They stole it from Darth Maul.
That's not what happened, Dom.
Darth Maul had it.
You just said combat to combat. When did Sabine Wren fight? When did he fight? Hold on. When did Sabine Wren fight Darth Maul for the Darksaber?
She never did, so she shouldn't have took the damn thing in the first place.
Yeah, but
agrees with me.
I agree with the dogs.
I mean, like 9 people, but 9 people got the Darksaber.
She also, at the very least, she trained with it. Trained with the Darksaber, and her character grew training with the Darksaber, and you can see why it was less heavy and all that, and you got like the whole lore behind it. And here we just have Din hold up for a season and a half and do absolutely nothing with it, and then just hand it to somebody at the end. That was what made it mad about the Darksaber, not necessarily the way it was done, but the fact that you could have easily used that to advance Din's character throughout this whole season, and you didn't.
The last time we saw that Darksaber change hands in combat when Darth Maul beat Pre-Vizsla. That was the last time we saw it.
No, it's not the last time we saw it. The last time we saw it was when
combat.
Mando beat.
What's his name?
I mean, in legit combat.
That was legit combat,
man.
That was legit combat. It was literally.
Maybe that was.
We've actually only seen it switch hands 3 times through some form of combat. Because technically,
that Moff Gideon.
No, you've seen it switch hands 5 times.
He stole it from her. Come on.
Huh?
Moff Gideon stole it from Bo-Katan. He didn't beat her.
We don't know that. How do we know how that story? We don't know that story.
So listen, that's why I said the rehash.
Technically, at this point, Palps is the leader of Mandalorian, and he blew it up. And then you're going to see him in the Rey movie. He's going to just have the black saber next to him. End of story. Because if you guys want to stick out all those points, that's who owns the Darksaber. Who owns the Darksaber right now is Palps. Palps owns the Darksaber.
Okay.
So what? He owns the Darksaber.
Well,
so wait, who killed the Rey? Did Rey kill the Rhea version? Rey owns the Darksaber. Rey owns the Darksaber. Rey Skywalker owns the Darksaber.
Yes, Maul did it the traditional way. That's how he got it.
Rey Skywalker owns the Darksaber.
Wait, how does Rey own it?
I think it's time to say
because Rey killed off.
But your assertion is that she won it in combat.
Did she kill off Palps or whatever?
Your assertion is that Bo-Katan, by saving him, won it in combat.
No, I just told you what they were going to do. I don't actually care. No.
You know what my problem with the episode was, really?
What? Go ahead.
And it's not that. I mean, I agree, but I don't want to believe the point or whatever. But I mean, I agree with what Jay. I don't. The whole Darksaber thing. You know where I stand on the Darksaber. So what I don't understand is when what's the guy's name? Christopher Lloyd was when he was like, when they were like, what's that button do? And he goes, oh, you can't push that button because the Senate has said that we're so dependent on droids that it's illegal to push that button. It's illegal to push that button because we won't know what to do. Now the Mando that I know would have been like, fuck you, I'm pushing the button.
No. He pushed the button.
Like, why did he just
go back to the regular programming?
Mando didn't know that at the time. Mando did not know that. No, but he did not know it at the time. The Mando I know would have been like, I'm pushing the button.
Yeah, I mean it's foreshadowing. Is what they do in every show. That's what they write in there. I mean, we're complaining about things that like.
My biggest problem was the fact that it was like about 90% of it was a filler episode that really wasn't necessary, and
it was bad acting. I'm sorry that I
90% of all the.
I hope you can forgive me down the road. Yes, vanished to the damn moon of.
Hey, hold on, time out, JJ, because you keep saying that. But here we go. Name in all the seasons how many fucking episodes aren't a side quest that doesn't really need to be done.
When you only have 8 episodes.
No, hold on. Through Mandalorian season 1, 2. That's not what I said. What I asked you is Mandalorian season 1, 2, and 3. You tell me out of all those episodes, every episode, which one, how many are not side quests that really didn't need to be done?
So the show has changed, correct?
No.
It used to be like a battle of the week involving Din.
No, it's still a side quest that didn't need to be done. That's all it's ever been.
That's how it started off. Now it's
still
evolved into this thing where now it's like involving Mandalore lore and everything like that. And that's the whole story.
No, it's still side quests that don't need to be done.
Okay, well, apparently the side quest needed to be done because she had to find the fleet, right?
Yeah, but like 90%.
There's something the side quest end up leading. Like the very first episode, right? You see him trying to ride that, whatever that thing was called.
My
like
point is,
10 minutes, they
you
could
could have had this.
The
you could have had this
Gerb,
episode
how to
4
teach.
the
as
Gerb,
a
or like
10-minute
the hunt for
segment.
the egg, or like any of that. Like I'm just saying, like Mando hasn't changed from season 1.
I think
It's
people's
still the
expectations
same.
have changed.
Yeah, I think people.
I think
Yeah,
it
they
has.
don't realize what it was.
Yeah.
It's
It's
90% side classes that don't fucking matter.
Always has been.
It's like they're writing a video game where you got to go there to get the egg, to bring the egg to them to get the what you need.
Yeah,
That's all.
But they didn't have to do any of that in this episode. There was no point to it.
No, JJ, we're not just hold on.
His fleet who stuck.
We're
out
not
like
just.
There's like 80 million Mandalorians just sitting in the field somewhere.
Right. That's
This is
literally
also
every
the
episode of
biggest
Mandalorian
element.
since the first season. Go back and watch them. That's literally every single episode of Mandalorian since the first season. That is the story of the Mandalorian. Take a minute, think about it.
It
We'll
was
talk
not a
about it
well-done
Sunday.
episode, and most people agree with me. You guys can make it whatever excuses for you want. Just look at other opinions out there. Get your clipboard out. Write it down. This has not been a good
Yeah,
season.
there's a lot.
I
There's a
agree with you,
episode.
JJ. I just think for whatever reasons, people's expectations have changed, and I don't know why it is. But what they enjoyed about season 1, they're not enjoying about season 3, even though it's the exact same formula.
But I also think that I think that it is also people are like you say nobody.
Like Dub says, his favorite part was them playing Quidditch, and the thing that was necessary.
Once again,
dubbing Grogu at night was necessary.
JJ, you keep repeating the same thing, but what you don't stop saying is that the question you haven't answered is the question you haven't answered is what part of
Mandalorian is filler and what isn't. Who gives a shit? Most well-written TV shows
it's
do
all
not have a lot of filler in them. Look at Andor's fucking 12 episodes. How much of that was filler? It was 3 hours done over 12 episodes and done
JJ,
really well.
we're not talking about that, JJ. We're not talking about that. That's not the question. And you're getting mad. I'm not trying to make you mad. What I'm saying is, this is what Mandalorian's been. I don't know what people think that it has.
Mandalorian's been.
The name
didn't have
the
a
episodes
deeper arc story to it in the first season. You didn't have some sort of weird side quest involving Mandalore lore.
Oh, you mean when they went to the ice planet? Which one? Was it when the
freaking
time out? Was it when they went to the ice planet, or the other time they went to the ice planet, or the time that they randomly went and saved the children in the field, or was it the other side quest that they did?
No, you're twisting it. Okay, so what was
I'm not. No, I'm not.
What was the stop. What was the overarching story that connected season 1 through all those episodes?
They were trying to hide the child. That was the whole thing. He was trying to keep the child away from the guild.
They did side quests all the time to do that. Yeah,
it was Lone Wolf and Cub. They were basically on the road, avoiding the Empire, and at the same time,
even Lone Wolf and Cub went to different towns,
performing side quests.
Yeah, but that was my point. That was what the episode was. But now it's become something different, where I'm now following the story of Bo-Katan and her weird, like, Mandalore cult involvement, trying to unite all the Mandalorians. My point is, there's an overarching story that they're not advancing.
So you don't like the fact that they've gone away from the Mandalorian and they've gone over to Bo-Katan. That's what.
Yes, they haven't advanced Din Djarin's character at all in this season. He's the same guy he was back in Book of Boba Fett that he is now.
Oh, I don't think they've. I don't think they did much.
Disagree.
With making him go back into the water, and we'll see what happens in the last 2 episodes. Yeah, this is not something we're disagreeing on. I'm saying since season 1, it's the exact same thing since season 1 is what I'm saying.
You had character advancement of the main character.
You just said that they didn't advance character. Now you're saying they did. You just said they didn't.
They advanced his character by doing a week by week thing. Yes, where there were side quests or whatever the hell you want to call them. But you're missing the point of they're not advancing his character anymore. They're not advancing the Din Djarin story anymore. The story is now involved in this larger,
it's definitely on pause.
Bo-Katan thing that
That's
they're
what
not
I said.
advancing.
I don't think they want to do a Bo-Katan series, so they're kind of shoehorning it into this one and making.
I think you guys. Okay, I think you guys should go back and watch season 2 again.
Shows pause character development all the time, though, and I get it's hard because it's 8 episodes and not 12 or 14. So Bo's character development. He's trying to. I mean, Den's character development. Trying to figure it out. Now that he just finished quest 1, he got another quest.
He figured he got the helmet back on. He decided that he's going to go that route. He figured that he's going to start training his son.
He's trying to
also figured that he's going to actually train his son in thing.
He's trying to figure out exactly where he fits.
None of that has happened this season.
What's that?
He decided to bathe himself in the living waters in the Book of Boba Fett. He decided,
and then he helped lead the group out onto Navarro, which is a big step. They're not longer
a big step. And also the training of his son. I mean, like,
when has he trained his son?
Well, he did when he gave him the things to go shoot the other kid. He did it in one episode, right?
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
what they always do for 2 minutes, which is what I've told, which is what they've done in everything since the beginning of Mando.
It's not. No. Dude, people agree with me.
You just
more
said they
than you.
did
This is
something.
not. No, this is not becoming a show about his character anymore. It's just not. They're not advancing his story. They're just advancing
He
in
goes,
Mandalorian.
people
lore
are
story.
agreeing with me more than you. No, you're just talking and you're just saying the same thing over and over again. Like it's not what you're saying is they're doing side quests, yeah, but they did this. I said, yeah, they did that, and then you said,
No, I'm saying
yeah, but they did, but they
The
did.
show has changed. Yes, it used to be side quests if you want to call it that, but it was
It's still
a story
side quests.
advancing.
It used to be.
him. There was
I don't
no
know.
main
I
overarching
don't know, man.
story back in season 1. Other than the
I
fact
hear you,
that they had to
JJ,
hide from
and
the Empire.
But I don't have a problem with them pausing. It's a way of them showing that he's not certain where he's going right now. He finished his objectives, and so now he's rediscovering what that next objective is going to be.
Yeah.
And it takes time. You don't always know exactly what that next objective is going to be.
I get it. You're trying to say he's finding his character, right?
Yeah,
But this is season 3. We should know his character.
but it changed. He's found his character, and then he did a quest, and
Then he lost it.
and so now he's trying to figure it out again.
Yeah.
That's totally how
Yeah,
so many TV shows
No,
go.
well, I understand where JJ's coming from. You know, the first season, he was a bounty hunter. He found the child, and he had a mission, try to find the child, to find the Jedi, to bring the other child to. And also, season 2 was the same thing.
So he was on once again, he was on a planet world for fishing, and then he was doing.
No, he was on different missions. It was like
Hold on. No, because JJ, you said it wasn't, but he was doing all this
No.
stuff. Yeah.
No, that's not what I said, dude. You're twisting the words. Let Dom finish his point, and then I'll go with something
No, I
Dom
was saying
said.
the
which
fact
a
is
good
that
point.
in the episodes, him to progress in his journey, he had to do a side mission on each show, each episode. There was a side
You
mission.
have to do the
He had to
side
help
missions.
as he went along to find the Jedi to where he was. In the second season, he found the Jedi. This season is more Bo-Katan now than anything else because it's his journey. Like I told you, his journey is over for now. He did everything he had to do.
I think when we see the last 2 episodes, you guys, the
I don't
tune
know.
might change. I don't know for sure. But
Think about Rebels season 3, right? Rebels season 3, Kanan takes a big step back. He's blind. Ezra takes a big step forward. He gets that dark side. Like, is he going to go light? Is he going to go dark? We get a lot more Sabine taking a step forward. And then finally at the end, Kanan finally takes a step forward. It was a big pausing to show like he's uncertain with himself. He didn't have a sense of direction at that point. He was now trying to figure out who he was when he was blind. He needed the bender to kind of help him. I just don't think this is an abnormal
development
aspect
I think
of
it is. I think it's very abnormal to replace your main character.
It's not replacing, it's just taking a step back.
Oh, even then. So you use the point of Rebels, right? So you look at Rebels as I knew all those characters through all 3 seasons. Yes, they take a step back and they develop other characters. Bo-Katan has been in exactly 2 or 3 episodes of this now in season 3 of this.
No, she's been in.
Yeah, but we know her character. She's been in it before.
She's been in
if
a
you
lot.
don't watch
like
cartoons, you don't know her character.
4 out of 6 episodes.
Well,
I don't mean history. I don't mean history. I mean who she is.
I know
we've seen her
she
before.
Is. Yeah, we've seen her.
I don't mean
before,
history. I mean,
time,
you know who
she's
she
not
is.
a character. She's not a main character in the show. She's not on a crew like they were in Rebels. You don't know. So to advance other characters makes sense when you have a multi-character ensemble cast. This is not that. It's just not.
Yeah, I mean, okay, dude.
Din Djarin and Grogu.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, you're just gonna keep repeating stuff and saying you don't like it, and we're gonna say, "Yeah, cool."
No,
man.
I understand what Jay's saying.
No, I get what he's saying.
No, you're just
like
I don't missing stuff over and over again, Marco. That's all.
It's not just missing.
I don't think you're understanding him. I get what JJ's saying.
I get what he's saying too, but I don't. Yeah, and I'm also saying that. Yeah, like that's part of what they've been doing and are doing. Like they just missed Book of Fett or Boba in this. They did the same thing with Fennec Shan. They did the same thing with a bunch of other characters that they introduced and gave a story arc and lines on. They've done a bunch of quests. You disagree with that point of view? I can accept that. I don't care that you disagree with that point of view. That's fine. I can hear what you're saying. I slightly say, yeah, I get it, but I don't disagree with. I don't disagree.
One last point, real quick, because you just keep saying you agree, disagree. I get it, agree, disagree, whatever. One last point. You keep talking side quests from season 1, right?
And 2.
Okay, fine. Even in 2, to a degree, what was his job? What was his occupation?
I guess he didn't really have one at one point. He was a
They
bounty.
called
Are you saying a
bounty
bounty hunter?
Yeah,
Yes. What were a lot of the side quests in season 1, as you want to call them side quests?
Well, yeah,
What
but
did
that
they
wasn't
involve?
so that was
Wait,
developing.
no, answer the question. What did they involve? What was the purpose of the
Half
side
of
quests?
them might have been bounty quests, but he also
almost
did.
all of them were bounty quests. Almost all of them.
I was
No.
about half. I mean,
It
the
was
time
half.
when he's hiding away trying to find a place for Grogu to survive.
Frog Lady was just
Which I would argue with that half was actually more character development than the other half. But I just don't. I don't care. Yeah, I don't even
Frog Lady
care.
wasn't
Yeah.
a bounty, was it?
Huh?
Frog Lady wasn't a bounty.
Well,
Frog
that's
Lady
season 2.
That's
she was a
season 2.
transport.
Yeah, I mean, if we
But
get to
she
season
still hired
2,
him.
yeah, but we get to see. Yeah, well, then now he's a transporter. But like, I don't care.
Anyway, I gotta go eat dinner, guys.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I mean, I guess the more point is I don't care about the argument. So, I mean, I get what you're saying. You're not going to like it, and that's cool. So,
No.
cool. All right, cool. All right, thank you everybody for watching. Have a good one. Hopefully, Mando's good. We'll see everybody on Sunday. Make sure you watch the other great shows. Yeah. All right, have a good one, and let me try to figure out a way to get out of here.
And a stream.
Get out of here.